It's cool, just cool, into the mouth. Nice.
Okay, let's get started. See here. Let me go. I gotta go to Steam first. I keep forgetting. Find The Witcher. Go to local files. Browse the local files. Bin 64 3. Okay, cool. Let me minimize all this junk. Gotta get some of this stuff out of the way. I don't need XSplit really on screen as long as I can see the preview on Twitch. So here we go. All the settings should be about the same. You should hear me about the same. You should hear the game about the same. You should be able to just get right on into this shit straight off the bat. So let's go. It'll take a second to launch. Oh wait, and I forgot to enable it on. Here we go. There we are. Should be fine now. When it decides it's going to launch, that is. There we go. Wait. There we go. Alright. Should be on screen now. Go ahead and skip through all this. That doesn't matter. Luckily enough, Twitch is smart enough, I think. Because, well, hold on. There we go. I had to get that window out of the way because I was thinking the chat comes from top down. Even if it does, and I don't remember, either way, I would rather have minimized that screen just to make sure that I could see everything correctly. So, whoa. Okay, that's fine. Wait, I almost forgot. Damn it all. I don't even remotely know where we left off last time either. So I think we had just got to the bog. And we had got a task from the witches. The witches! To go do something, so.
While searching for the witch Ciri had quarreled with, Geralt ran into an old friend, Kira Metz. The sorceress told the Witcher about a masked mage. Ciri had seemed to have taken shelter in his hideout. The Witcher set off to find it, with Kira in tow. Ciri had never reached the elven mage, yet the wild hunt had. The ghostly retinue was one step ahead of Geralt, or so it seemed. The Witcher felt that all was lost, until Kira gave him a new lead. The Crones of Crookback Bog.
That's where we are now. I'm also drinking out of a blender bottle right now, so forgive me if that gets a little bit loud. I'm actually done with the drink, kind of. I need to kind of mix it up and get all the protein out of there, because otherwise it just feels like wasting. So, okay, so we need to go talk to the alderman. Make more shake. No, I already did. I can't drink anymore. I'm gonna end up like freaking shitting everywhere or something. It's a lesson to be learned is try not to drink too much protein, because really you just end up pissing it or something like that. So it's not really. I could just use this signpost actually. I'd rather I'd rather drink just enough. Drink just enough for your body weight. Especially if you're in training. Anyway. I really need to go to somewhere with a blacksmith, which I was hoping to go somewhere a little closer to the objective, excuse me. Black Bow, and then there's Crow's Perch. They're all pretty much about the same. Well, no. This is a armor smith. Okay, armor's table, armor, rhinestone. That's just a blacksmith in general, so we'll go to Black Bow. Make milkshake with ice cream. No, I'm good. My blender sucks anyway. I really need to get a good one, but it just blows.
You can try to win them all, if you won't.
Okay, buddy. Hey, we need some stuff repaired.
Yeah?
A lot of my shit's broken.
Order weapons too.
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
It's interesting. You know, you could almost kind of apply that to nowadays. So, craft something for me.
Got this diagram. Think you can forge the weapon?
Really, just need this, buddy. I don't. I just need repair equipped. Yes. I have more than enough coin. I can get him to dismantle some stuff, but man, I can't do that, man. I would play him in Gwent, but you know, listen, I would play Gwent in this game. I really would, but I'm gonna tell you, I will get way too fucking stuck on Gwent. Yeah, instead of prostitutes, it's small children. Thank you, Bailey. Thank you. That is absolutely correct. I say it's absolutely correct, but you know, we don't. It's all speculation. It's all conspiracy. But I'm, you know, like, I would put all the money I'll ever make in my life down that it's factual, at least with one of them. So, but either way, fuck the government, but also fuck Gwent. Yes. Fucking, I'll get way too stuck. I'll get way too stuck on playing Gwent, and I'll be sitting here for hours at a time trying to beat a man at Gwent. Because you have to, if you want to get all the cards, you have to beat. Well, you have to either buy them, which there's some to be purchased, and then there's other special cards that you have to beat someone in Gwent to get. And when you do that, it's like, if you lose, I'm pretty sure that I don't think there's anything on the table. I don't know if it takes the card away from you completely. I do know that there's a tournament in the game that you end up going to. I did play that in my previous, and I'm pretty sure I probably have all the cards, because of this being New Game Plus and all. I'm willing to bet that I do have them all. I don't know if I got every single card in the game, but is it in other, maybe? I don't know if you can actually look at your Gwent deck from here. I'm pretty sure you probably can't. I think the only time I can look at it is in a Gwent game, so... Character... Oh, that's not going to do anything. No. It's funny because it resets all the progress with your stuff here. But yeah, I can't see them. Otherwise, you know, I would show you. But there's a lot of really cool Gwent cards. I mean, it's not a bad game. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Gwent is not horrible, but here I am getting stuck on fucking Gwent. The one thing that I really shouldn't be getting stuck on. I don't know why I called the horse. I'm just gonna fast travel.
You white one, look like you got south.
I don't care what you gotta say, dude. Like, stop talking to me. Can't actually fast travel to there because I haven't been there before, so I better travel back to here. My idea originally was just to travel over, hit a blacksmith, and then just come on back to wherever was closest. Which, of course, seems to be here. Biden smoke a fat crack rock. But see, his fucking, we know, I mean, I know for, like, it's, I suppose it's really more alleged than it is a fact that his son is, like, definitely a crackhead. Like, he is, like, way, like, addicted to fucking drugs and several other, not really necessarily drugs, but other instances in life that you could be addicted to. Oh, looks like we got some bandits. This is fun. And by that I mean like sex addiction, like he murders like prostitutes and stuff. Ow. Okay. So I'm pretty sure he's like got a plug in, oh, what's his face? Okay, I need to go kick this fucking archer's ass. Excuse me, friends. I'll be going this way. Which, I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't be allowed to do drugs. I don't think that, you know, if it's victimless, then whatever. Woo! This is just my more libertarian view on things. Like, I don't care if you do drugs, dude. Like, prostitute, like, crack rocks and hookers, like, whatever you want to do.
Shut up.
Listen, you're right behind me. I'm behind you, I mean. It'll tell you that if you deplete their stamina, they'll drop their shield. That's, like, not possible. He seems like he's, like, making it sound like he's taking damage, but he isn't. It's really the best way to do it. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. If it doesn't affect me, do what you want, and don't make the government come over and enforce things upon me in that way. Like, a lot of people question, like, they'll be like, oh, you know, the government, fuck the government, like, the government needs to go away. Like, yeah, fuck the government and everything, but, you know, the government can leave for the most part. I don't really care so much about that, but you have to understand that, you know, without a sense of, like, without a centralized power, we then become vulnerable to foreign invasion, and without a state of law, then that also means that people run freely, and that's like a lot of anarchists, you know, anarcho-capitalists. They're just like, oh, businesses shouldn't be restricted by the government. It's like, well, then you want monopolies, then, you know, law shouldn't be imposed upon a free people. Well, then you want people running around and being racists, and you want, you know, people running around being murderers, and when those groups get big, then you can expect them to come knocking on your door one day when they want the shit that you have. Like, government can't take your land. Well, okay, that's fine, but when you have a big group of people that want your land in your anarchy utopia, then they come to get that too. So, you know, whatever you want to say.
Greetings.
You can say, oh yeah, everybody in the world should like, we should have private security organizations instead of police. Okay, that's fine, but then that puts the power in the hands of the rich, because then you have to pay the people who are part of these little organizations, and then the rich will use them to enforce what they want to have enforced, and then you'll just have little tiny localized, tribalized governments. So, you know, it's whatever. Like, you're not going to have anything like that. The job of the government, the actual government itself, the primary purpose of the government and law is to protect the rights of its citizens. It is not doing that right now, and that is what needs to be changed. So,
Nice village.
Aye,
A real pearl of the swamps.
if you say so.
You get by all right?
Aye, winter to winter. Somehow we survive.
yeah, it doesn't look like
Recognize this dagger?
else in that.
Aye, master. I didn't know you belonged to them.
I don't, but, and I digress from the political stuff, you know, like I don't necessarily want to get into that so much on a stream, you know. I mean, I get that I'm an American, you know, people who are from the outside, they don't normally know a lot about it, and they just kind of keep quiet about it. Even some people who are streamers, there's a lot of them that you can look up now that would probably talk about it. Twitch is a platform, and they'll use it, but for me, I'm just going to try to keep quiet about it. I've definitely said my piece there, and that for the most part is a generalization of what I stand for. So otherwise, I'll digress from the subject and focus on The Witcher.
don't belong to anyone. Down to business. I want to get this done quickly.
Ah, so that's how it's to be.
I'm supposed to help solve your problem. Tell me what it is. Just the essentials.
The war awoke an ancient power. An evil one that feeds on bloodshed. Nightmares haunt our nights and days. Folks sleepwalk from their homes, never to return. Under the tree on the Whispering Hillock they lie. Unburied, all. Fathers, sons, daughters, and mothers. Folk are afeared to move them. You must go there. The dark powers must be cast off.
Sounds like the witches to me, honestly. But no, I mean, if it was a conversation just between me and y'all, like if we were just in a party or something, you know, I could talk about it all day. But just, you know, not so much on stream.
Need more details.
You must see for yourself. Me grand's mum whacked me crosswise for straying near the Whispering Hillock. But what happens there now is a wonder. A few times folk from round here gathered to chop down the trees and burn the cursed soil back to use. None returned. The ground neath the weeds is white with human bones.
Oh. What a pleasant image to be granted there.
When did all this start?
3 year back. I remember 'twas a warm day. Went to check the snares for game. Pulled a hare from me trap. It grew dark all of a sudden, though it was nigh on noontime. Thought it was a storm at first. A squeal pierced the air, near burst me ears. The hair rotted in me hands, and the leaves shriveled and yellowed, though it were yet the start of summer. Times have been ill ever since. Folks' teeth turn black as charcoal. Women
Wraith
folk
or something.
fight like polecats,
Or
bawling
Banshee.
and
Or whatever the hell
brawling
they're
over
called in
nothing.
this game.
The young'uns, born crippled, lame, fear and cursing. Long have we pled for the lady's help.
Sure.
Ladies of the Wood don't know what this power is?
They know all. Old Thekla claimed they'd be punishing us. Folks stopped respecting them. Some even call them witches.
That's what they are.
But must not be
that's fine.
they, for they sent you.
I'll look around the Whispering Hillock.
You be careful, Master Witcher. Don't you treat this evil light.
Well, I mean, no, they could have still been the ones that done it and then sent me to go ahead and being like, you know, go fix our reputation. But no, I mean, I don't really rightfully remember this particular part, but we will go see what's going on. So I think in Yalderman or whatever, in his case, I'm pretty sure that just basically means that he's the eldest male in his village. I think.
Run, Roach.
You know, males weren't expected to live very long in medieval times at all, so, you know, it seems pretty reasonable that he would be the one. You know, they die in war, die hunting, die fucking doing nearly any fucking thing. Well, I tried to swing at it, but that's fine. I'm not gonna sit here and fight the drowners. Die getting a cold, exactly. Get sick and die just from fucking anything. And it's not difficult to get sick when you have to provide for your family and go out and put yourself in harm's way. And I mean that also like would of course put you in the position to get killed. And in this game, it's like now there's monsters, slightly aged meat. Yeah, just see fucking anything. Sick to your stomach, and then you know just throw up and get diarrhea.
Be gone. Come no closer. I know whence you come.
Okay. No, I mean, just like doing fucking nearly anything during this time. There was no help.
The powers that protect me, they sense whence you come.
What in the world is down here? That is a whole ass werewolf. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight a werewolf right now. Sorry. Let's avoid going down there. It looks like there's probably a few werewolves. Werewolves are tough creatures. Like, I'm just not really wanting to fight them right now. I don't know if we're just surrounded by the damn things. That's just a wolf. Okay. Oh, see? That's exactly what I'm talking about. Wolves, like, attack patterns. Like, they just surround you and beat the shit out of you. Let me use Quinn. I'm hoping I don't aggro a werewolf by, you know, because they'll go in packs. So if they'll usually be around. Oh, they protect the heart, so you'd think I'd have to fight it. I suppose so. I didn't see him down there when I came back. He had seemed to disappear. Let me drink some water. Start recharging my health. Is it all wolves? Yeah, it looks like just wolves. Let me aggro them so I can get rid of them. Ow. Okay. Oh, okay. You're not dead. Like, you know, just within, like, 2 points of death. You know, whatever. Because if this is anything closer to a fight similar to what I had to deal with Ciri, then I'm not going to be doing very well. Get a little beat up from that. Probably. May die. Who knows?
A voice from within the tree.
Yeah, because I can hear the thing, so I know I need to probably go down there, investigate that cave. And yeah, there's the werewolf there. That's got to be him. So I probably just need to go ahead and try to get down there and deal with him. What is this over here? Oh, it's fast travel point. Okay, well, let's go see if we can deal with this werewolf and not get fucking annihilated. In fact, I'm pretty sure it will kind of autosave, but let me go ahead and do it anyway. Just to be sure. They actually offer gigabit. You should, if you can afford it, do it. Okay, and there's a place of power over here too. Alright, buddy. Okay, yeah, you're tough. I understand. Hey, where you going? Kind of like aggroes me a little bit, lets me know that he's going to be coming at me. The problem with werewolves is they can attack back, like ignore pain. They're hard to kind of get stunned up to the point where, see, he's like powering through to get to hit me there. Plus, not only that, like he also has a lot of health and it's pretty fast. Shouldn't be a horrible fight, though. Plus, they can dodge, too. And they can do some pretty decent counterattacks. But I should beat him. No, I'm just going to push through. $10 more? Yeah, that's not bad for gigabit. There we go. I'll go ahead and swing in that fucking big boy hit. Come on. I don't know how hard he can hit because he hasn't hit me yet. Which is... well, maybe he has, but... okay, you're not so tough after all. I'm pretty confident in this. Shit. I don't know what he's doing. Oh, he's healing. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, so he doesn't hit that hard. Now but he's healing though, and he keeps running. I thought you were a werewolf, not a fucking pussy. Yeah, I'll go in and trade blows. Like, I don't care. Honestly, I'll probably just fucking sit here and smack the piss out of you. I could take a hit or two. Okay. Haha. I took that hit, but that's fine. Come on. Sweet. Nah.
Who are you?
Okay. We take a second and here we go. Hold the draw. There we go. I don't know if it'll increase my sign intensity, but it will give me an ability. Oh, it does.
Be gone. Be gone.
How do I get in there? Okay. I probably could have got away from the werewolf, actually. I could have probably just, like, climbed up here and just got inside the little thing without too much of an issue. But either way, I don't know what that is, but I want it. Okay, just a mushroom. Okay, so that's water. Okay, I have to go through here. Okay. Probably just wasting my time. Some stuff down here, though, like little air pockets. Not that that matters, because that won't do anything for me. I don't know if that's like loot or something, but I didn't really look to find out.
Why have you come? Why spill this blood? Are you here to grant me death? Or is my freedom your wish?
I don't know, dude.
I was attacked.
This is my prison. A fortress besieged. Murderers I await, and my forest protects me.
Murderers?
Murderous sisters killed my body. Now my soul they hunt, for I didn't find them.
Okay.
Who are you?
I abandoned my circle, where I kept the balance. The crows killed me, and cursed my ghost.
Never heard of a druid circle, Velen.
I wander eternally through a maze of vows, helplessly smiting Urus.
You must know the crones pretty well.
They are Velen's curse. They hear all through severed ears. They weave hair and twist lives. They take their strength from the broth of human flesh.
Why did they kill you?
The crows want this land. They'd rule the wood alone. I stood in their way. I had to die.
You claim to be imprisoned. How so?
I am bound here, in fetters of magic. I wander endlessly. A labyrinth of thieves. The children, I know all. I know what awaits them. Free me, please. I must help.
If something threatens the orphans, I'll hunt them myself.
The children have been taken. Free me, please. I can be a gale. A gallop unchained. I shall see them. Only I can.
Huh.
Why do you think the kids from the meadow are in danger?
The sisters took them. They shall not return.
Where'd they take them? I can help.
It is done already. It cannot be undone. There are no rules to our ceremony. They shall all die. Let them be saved.
know about them?
The sisters are older than the oldest trees. Velen is their realm. All life here serves them. The sisters live concealed. You will not find them. They hear all. You cannot hide.
I don't really remember. I think I killed this creature, thing, spirit, whatever, in my previous playthrough. And everything, for the most part, at least seemed to work out fine. But I honestly can't remember. This is a very tricky, like, this is one of those things where it's like, okay, I can believe you, I don't believe you, like, and there will be, you know, punishment, or really more like an outcome, and not really always punishment, but there will be an outcome to this, and I cannot remember exactly what it is. I'm gonna think this over.
I can't decide just yet.
You must come back. Free me. I beg you. Beware my sentries. They stand guard still.
Well, no, they don't, because I killed them. But yeah, I mean... Okay, well, honestly, I'm unsure. So I'm going to ask you guys, what do you think I should do? Because this is an adventure that we have together. And so, honestly, you know, my decision counts, so I'll have a vote in this as well. But it really depends on what all you guys want to do as well. Do you think I should free or kill? Like, what do you think I should do? Because I'll do that based on what you guys think. And, well, of course, I'll have a choice as well, so I won't let you guys specifically choose, but I will be like, okay, you know, that seems reasonable, let's go for it. Like, obviously, it's really more of an influence thing than, you know, me making a sound decision based off of what you say. So, what do you guys think I should do? I mean, honestly, if y'all guys wanted to look something up and find out, you know, what, you know, you think you would choose based on what the outcome is, then that's whatever. Just don't tell me, because I honestly can't exactly remember. I'd say do the opposite of what you previously did. I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm pretty sure the last time I played, I'd killed it. And was just like, you know, just go on about my business. But yeah, I mean, you know, that's true. I could probably go with that. Because I definitely remember I did not free this thing the last time that I played, so. At least as far as I can remember, I personally say kill it. I mean, considering that it worked out okay the last time, you know, I would kill it too. I don't really see that being a change. Because I really don't... Because if I do free it, I'm pretty sure it could just attack me. So... And then I'm going to be in a fight and probably end up killing it anyway. But... And that's a split decision too, because you guys are the only guys in chat saying anything right now. And both of you have said the opposite of each other, so I'm skeptical. I can't remember how I go about killing it though. It says kill it too. Okay. shit. Just attack it. Well, I'm pretty sure I gotta tell it that I'm gonna kill it first. Make a decision. I thought maybe I could just smack it right now and it'll die. But... Huh. Bailey, any fucking... Any objection? No, you don't have to tell it, just do it. Okay. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna kill it. Like, let's see what Bailey thinks. Because he says to do the opposite of what I did last time. And, you know, I'm up for that. But I'm also kind of thinking, you know, I'm not gonna necessarily ruin my playthrough, but go for it. Okay. Let's go put Igni on. Okay, I gotta kill these fucking... Oh, shit! That's a lot of stuff. Let me get the Quintesson. Woohoo! Okay, that's, well, how do I get... I guess I gotta beat all the Indrigas first. Oh, maybe I gotta kind of get through. Oh yeah, I can kick this fucking thing's ass. Yeah, just keep chopping. Yeah, it's over. Then I looted it too. It's got fucking loot on it. I don't really know what I'm getting from these things, like what they really do, but I'm gonna take the stuff anyway. All the options there. Okay, so we did it. I mean, because I think to myself, like, if I wouldn't have killed it, then it could have ended up like the idea is that, you know, oh, that either this or the Crones are you know, causing people to
Medallions
have some
hung.
issues.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Trying like the tree just shit itself. I just use this thing. I got some people here.
Solved your problem. Just in case, though, avoid the Whispering Hillock for a while.
Cannot be. Where's something lurking there?
Spirit possessed a tree.
An evil spirit had possessed a tree on the hill. It was responsible for the killings.
How'd ye dispel this evil?
Some being had come to possess the tree's heart. I destroyed the heart and its inhabitant.
So it were a ghost. Will it be back?
No.
The crones, or the ladies of the wood as you call them, said to remind you about payment. Take it you know what they want?
Aye, I do. Give me the dagger. Be back soon. There's payment. Take it to the ladies, will you?
What the hell was that?
'Tis our pact. You're a stranger. You don't know life here. It's honest pay for their protection.
So, all those ears in the woods.
Put it out your mind, master. You soon be leaving, and we must tarry on. Our young'uns and their young'uns after 'em. No gods nor masters watch over Velen. The land is no man's. He who wants to survive must seek his own protectors.
There was a sound glitch? Nothing bad, I hope. I don't know, I could think that the wolves or maybe even the, you know, the fucking werewolf probably killed a pretty decent amount of people.
Sheathe your weapon, young man. He's even lovelier in real life.
In real life, you're different than you were in the tapestry.
Well, bring it here.
And she's kind of hard to hear. I don't think that that's just an effect that they put in the game on purpose. But for me, she's hard to hear.
You can bring it, not ogle it. Never seek to cross us again.
We shall forgive you this transgression, for you've done well. Your children are plump as piglets, sweet as caramel.
But now we must talk to our white-haired friend.
I know that mark. This is Anna, the wife of the Baron of Crow's Perch.
She belongs to no man.
A fruit ripened in her womb. A fruit sprouted from seeds sown by a man she detested.
We helped her. She agreed to serve. She bears the mark. She is ours.
Fix your posture.
Come. It is another woman who interests you. Speak, white-haired one.
You used me to tame the Whispering Hillock. A lot of work.
Lots free, brave soul.
Did you destroy the evil powers? Have you brought peace to our domain?
Yes.
So fortunate to have found so brave a knight, so able.
Yeah, I was probably pretty sure that they probably wouldn't have told me the information that I wanted to know had I not killed it. So...
What did you need the children for?
We feeded us our care.
yeah,
They are
lack of a better
far
word.
away.
Their troubles are over.
Yeah, you probably like ate them or something.
You looked different in the tapestry.
We're all dressed up just for you.
If you only knew how much time we spent in front of the glass.
Do you desire us?
No.
I'm impressed. Polymorphism, a rare talent.
Oh, I'd suck every last drop out of you.
He's like,
To
nah.
be woven together with you? I'd be your best and last.
Not what I came for.
So, Geralt, are you implying that...
Our deal. I did my part, now you do yours.
A word once given, we never break. The girl. Mousy blonde. That's what they call it.
Thin as a rail, terrified, exhausted. She could barely stand, the poor thing.
We cared for her as best we could. Like she was our own daughter. Wasted affection.
She proved a very naughty girl.
Mischievous, stubborn, and selfish.
The young woman I seek never hurt anyone without cause.
You've not seen her long. She's changed for the worse.
Why'd she attack you?
She's no longer the girl you once knew. Wrath consumes her.
Don't believe you. They say you always keep your word, so tell me everything, exactly as it happened.
We shall tell you, brave boy.
Okay, well, we got a flashback. I guess we play as Ciri.
We knew someone special would arrive. We read beast entrails, saw the omens.
We would glimpse her likeness, a mirage in a blood.
She came from the lower swamp. We knew not at first it was her the omens had spoken of.
A child of the elder blood. The soul seed that would burst into flame.
She fell into our hands.
Elder blood!
The blood of the traitress.
I know it's kind of hard to hear them during that, probably. At least it is for me. But you still read the subtitles. That's why I put them on.
Like a lamb.
Come, sisters, no point in dawdling. The table's set. The cauldron bubbles.
We cannot. You know she is meant for him.
Emlyrith will get her. He will, but not whole.
Well said. We'll just have a sample.
I'll take her feet. Lovely. And plump. Perfect for a broth.
I can taste it already. Very well. Get on with it.
Oh, you'll regret that, girl. Regret it dearly.
Come back.
Well, we gotta... I don't know if we should probably be fighting the drowners. Just run away. I'm gonna run. Yeah, I know they'll just keep teleporting in and I'll be fighting forever. And that's when we ended up, I think, where she fell down into that crevice, so...
You tried to kill her. Tried to butcher her like an animal and eat her.
Her blood. The taste brought back memories of our youth.
Elder blood. Extraordinary girl. But you know that.
Such a shame she fled.
She escaped you, but I'll find her. We'll come back here together and kill you.
Your return you shall. Our fates are bound.
And one will die. But it shan't be one of us.
Now you shall chase shadows and wander midst fog.
Each time you see her, she will be a mirage.
And if you find her, the girl will die.
Seeing you, handsome knight.
Alright, well, there's the end of that part. Now we just need to somehow or another find out how we're gonna get what's-her-face back to Baron. So the reason I'm not going to go get Tamara first is I have an inkling that if I don't return her mother, she's not gonna go back. No, I don't know if that's entirely true or not, but I'm taking that assumption and just saying and just running with it just to save myself the trouble. So I guess we need to go tell the Baron what's going on, because I know for a fact, as far as I'm concerned, from that we're going to end up coming back here to retrieve her. So we're gonna have to go talk to him about what's going on, so that he will, I suppose, approve a fighting force to come with us. Because I know exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah?
So, let's get up here and talk to him right fast and tell him about what's going on. After we do this, I'm going to take a break for just a second. I need to go change my clothes to the dryer. So, you'll have to give me a few minutes once I go to do that. But then I shall return and we shall continue. I don't have to be anywhere particular tomorrow, so I might play a teensy bit later tonight, because this is one game that I truly very much do enjoy. It's probably one of the few games that I would find myself capable of playing multiple times over. I did the same with God of War. I'm not saying God of War isn't necessarily the same. But since my routine's a little bit different and I don't have anywhere to be tomorrow until like 10:30 in the morning, I'm just gonna say, hey, let's keep playing a little bit longer tonight. And so I don't have to necessarily get in bed very early. So get a little extra content put in. The game has a lot of really cool stuff to do, and it's a really long game too. This very much so includes just the base game, as well as the DLCs. The DLCs are also really good DLCs, and I'm definitely looking forward to playing them more. So, the Hearts of Stone DLC, I thought was a really interesting DLC. And the Blood and Wine DLC is also incredibly good. And then we'll finish the base game after the DLC is completed. So, if you haven't finished any of them, well, I'm telling you, if you haven't finished either one of them, they're definitely worth playing.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Either A, you can play through the DLCs yourself and finish them, or B, you can wait till I get to them, which may be a while, but, you know.
Got news of your wife.
Plowing hell, why'd you not say so forthwith? Where is she? Why have you not returned with her?
She's in Crookback Bog. Got food, a place to live, and keeps herself busy. Didn't look like she had the slightest desire to leave.
You were to bring her back, not report on the conditions she lives under.
I was supposed to find her, and I did. That was our deal, nothing more.
You still think me rotten to the core. A base bastard, don't you? You believe I alone am at fault for what happened here.
My opinion doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter what I believe.
Yet, looking at you, I see contempt. Can't speak for the world you witches inhabit, but in ours, nothing is ever black and white.
Right.
Probably gonna say you're not the only one to blame. All right then, I'm willing to hear your side of the story.
With Annie, it was love at first sight. A spear tore through my shoulder at the Battle of Anchor. She tended to my wound. Once I'd recovered, I asked her to marry me. She wept with joy. Soon after, Tamara was born. And after that, they sent me to Sidaris. The warlord had risen against King Ethan, and Foltest sent help. It was one battle to the next, one conflict after another. It was a life of war. I was seldom home, and I found comfort in drink. Grew so fond of hooch, I couldn't part with it when I did get home.
All right. What then?
I went from front to front, battle to battle, collecting soldiers' coin, while Anna sat alone with the babe for months. Later, I learned she'd not been so alone after all. For nearly 3 years, she'd found comfort in the arms of one Evan, a childhood friend, a dog's bunghole. Understand, damn it? One tussle in the hay I'd have waved aside, put it out of my mind. But the woman cuckolded me for years, without a whisker of concern for me, for my love.
How'd you find out?
Came home one day and Anna was gone. The things too. Found a letter. She wrote that she didn't love me. That she'd left me for that knob licker and taken Tamara with her. Felt like I'd been rammed in the arse by a horse. I went to find the bugger, to get the girls back, bring them home. Yet soon as I saw him, something turned inside me, something dark. I slaughtered the shit-eating twat and fed his carcass to the dogs.
Looks like fucking homie got fucking Jodied is what he got. Fucking went out, fucking fought for his country, and then got his girl fucked by some dude back home. Oh boy.
Guess they call you the Bloody Baron for a reason after all.
What?
Your nickname. Makes sense now.
No, that's an entirely different story.
Okay.
Imagine Anna wasn't exactly pleased.
Ha! Bloody understatement if I've ever heard one. She flew into a fit. Hysteria. Threw herself at me, kicking and clawing. Finally grabbed a knife. It would have been the end of me if I'd not leapt aside. It was the first time I hit her. I had to calm her. Felt I had no other means. Things changed. They would never be the same. Anna tried to take her own life, and mine, several times. She would prod me, goad me, taunt me, in the hope I would hit her again, perhaps. She'd scream that I'd robbed her a life of love, that I'd destroyed the idea for her, and so might as well kill her. How many times I apologized. How many armfuls of blooms and gifts I brought. She cared not a bit. 2 years of her anger had turned to indifference, broken at times by her bouts of hysteria and my bouts of drunkenness. Cannot fathom how we survived those years, but we did. And as you know now, not everything was as it might have seemed.
Huh. Can't say I care much about this. Your fault. Seems you deserve each other. I'm not gonna say he's at fault. I mean, I'll put it to you this way: it's a complicated situation. You know, it's like it's easier to walk. It's better. Well, it's not easier. It's better to walk away than to give in to the conflict that she's trying to get from you. In the sense that she like assaulted him and he fought back. That's like whatever. So yeah, I'm definitely choosing the first one. Don't worry. But it's like this is why I like this game, and I like this character or his arc in particular, because it's like it's real and it's complicated. It's well written. That's part of the reason why, you know, I'm pretty sure that it was a good idea for them to put it first into the game to kind of get you wrapped up in there. I'm not saying that doesn't exist throughout the rest of the game, but in this particular scenario, it's like damn, this is like real world shit. And so
You're right. Faults on both sides, yours and hers.
I'm content that you finally see that. Very well then. If you won't bring Anna home, you might at least tell me how she landed in that blasted swamp.
okay.
Your wife is with the Crones as their servant.
What the fuck do you mean? What crones?
Ones who live in Crookback Bog.
I've heard folk speak of them, but thought it naught but tales to scare the children with. How on earth did she land there?
They fled by night. They were riding past the forest when a beast serving the Crones attacked them and abducted Anna.
A beast? Bloody hell. And Tamara? Was she hurt?
No.
Oh, thank the gods for that. So, Annie? What happened to her?
The creature carried her deep into Crookback Bog. Didn't harm her, though. In fact, Anna seems content there.
Content? What is this tripe, Witcher? What in bloody blazes is she doing in that swamp?
Well, she's under a spell. She obviously doesn't want to be there because she attempted to fight back against them. Or at least that's what, you know, they said, don't seek to defy us again. And, you know, she's obviously under some sort of spell, so, or curse, or, you know, in that mark they put on her hand.
She made a pact with the Crones and, well, I think she might have lost her mind.
A pact? What the bloody hell?
She was with child, a child she didn't want to bear. Went to the Crones for help. They promised to rid her of the problem in exchange for a year of her service. And they kept their word, in their own twisted way.
What do you mean?
Anna must have thought the child inside her would somehow disappear. Instead, the Crones sapped her of strength, and ultimately forced her body to miscarry. I think that's when she started to lose her mind. Then they placed magic tethers on her, tethers that cause great pain when tested. A guarantee she'll pay off her debt.
A pact with witches? Bloody nightmare, sounds like some jest. We must get her out. We can't leave her there.
Do what you want.
Do what you will, but leave me out of this. You ask me, wading through the swamp to mess with the Crones, just plain stupid.
What would you have me do? Sit on my ass and wait for her return? I'll send men, go with them myself, and we will pull her out.
I've warned you. What you do, that's your business. We had a deal. I've done my part. Your turn to do yours.
A word once given. Now, what did I last...
Basilisk. It had just attacked you.
Ah, right. Gargantuan. One solid brute.
I'm gonna
It
go back to
landed
Siri.
right in front of me. I thought we breathed our last.
Watch out!
If I don't survive this, you're to take whatever you want from the fortress.
You'll survive!
Let's show this bastard what we're worth.
This should be too difficult. This is pretty much fights exactly like a griffin. So... sounds like a chicken, fights like a griffin. And then we just kick his fucking ass. Oh, shit! I don't have any signs and I don't know how to do any abilities yet. Help me, dude. Take aggro, take aggro. There we go. Better go get him, I guess.
Damn it! I can't leave him like that.
Yeah, fuck! Just, I mean, that'd probably be me. Like, oh shit. I got grabbed. Where I go? What I do? This way? Yeah. Got it. Baron? Okay. Like, fucking cut its crotch out. Like, what the fuck? Did it. Don't use your sword to stand up. Come on. What? Hello? Okay. Flabbergasted. Yeah, he's like, wow. Holy shit. Hey, now hold on a second. What's going on with the horse?
You have everything?
Yes, thank you.
What you did for me, I shall never forget it.
You helped me as well. When your man brought me here. You fed me, cared for me, had my wounds looked after.
Multi-horse madness.
You needn't leave. You're in good company here. We'll always have a warm corner for you.
I must leave. Wraiths pursue me. The wild hunt. I was foolish to use the power. They're sure to have caught my scent.
The The Wild Hunt? Pursuing you?
I'll endanger all of you by remaining here. You must tell the people to bar their doors and windows. And no one is to wander the night.
And you? Where do
Oh
you
no, I
think
see the horses.
Now, I ride for Novigrad. And then, who knows where.
She mounted and rode off. It grew awfully empty without her.
Redanian armies blocked the Pontar crossing, yet you sent Ciri to Novigrad.
She was looking for a sorceress, and all of them are in Novigrad. Besides, I didn't leave her at the Redanians' mercy. I gave her a letter of safe conduct.
Where'd you get these?
Where'd you get these letters?
Haven't always led this pack of jesters. Served in the Temerian army once.
Redanians guard the crossing.
True, but with a bit of fame and a friend here and there, well, banners and heraldry don't mean so much.
So there's a chance Ciri's still in Novigrad. Thanks for helping her.
It's nothing. Now you've learned what you wanted to know, you must be in a hurry. But, if you could...
Spit it out.
I want to go get Anna. Free her, bring her back. I don't believe she's there willingly.
Must have not heard me. Any journey into the swamp is suicide.
I heard you, which is why I could use your aid. I've no more tales of Ciri to offer you, but go with me and I'll be generous with what I do have. Very generous.
Okay.
Extra coin never hurt.
Ha! True indeed. I'll round up my men and ride to Downwarren. You can join us there.
Fine. Sounds good.
There you are. Sorry.
Look at Geralt's face.
What was that?
You tell me. Man or monster? My men call him Uma and say he's a beast. But he seems a man to me. Just hideous as Ardle's shit.
Yeah, I mean, you'll find out who this character is later.
Uma. Strange name.
Aye, strange. But he gave us no other.
You mean he can talk?
Hardly. It was like this. I asked what they called him. He sat there, not saying a thing, trying to stick a toe up his nose. So I grabbed his hand, looked him in the eyes, and asked, "What's your name?" Gave me this damn foolish look and stammered, "Oh, Uma?" And it stuck.
Doesn't look like a monster, but my medallion's trembling. Strange. Where'd you find him?
Funny story, actually. I won him in a game of cards.
Must have been pretty desperate to play for that.
Ah, quit your carping, smartass. Someone wagered him, and we played. If anyone was desperate, it was the bugger's former master.
Funny story. How so?
Went to Novigrad once to rest, indulge in the city's pleasures. Stayed at a tavern, and some folk there were playing, so I joined in. Cards were kind that day. Had one devilish hand after another. Robbed the whoresun's blind. One fellow, a merchant, took it especially hard. He'd gambled away everything he'd brought from Skellige. Wanted terribly to play another hand, so I agreed. Asked him what he had to wager, and he showed me that sideshow. Not much in it for me, but fuck it, I thought. I'll give the man a chance to win something back. Luck was not with him, and Uma wound up here at Crow's Perch. End of story.
Hilarious. Real side splitter.
Oh, you wouldn't know a good tale from a runny fart.
Jesus.
Proper baron now. Even got a jester.
Aye. Though I feel something's not right with him.
How so?
Well, he seems more beast than man. But there's wisdom, cunning in the bastard's eyes. Or maybe I'm imagining it. Ever run into anything like him?
No, but he doesn't look dangerous.
I guess that's that. Doesn't eat much, so as long as he's no trouble, the boys might as well have some diversion.
Time I was on my way. So long.
Farewell. I hope you find your daughter. And prove a good father to her.
So now they'll head down to Downwarren. And of course, we're supposed to also follow, or at least go there ourselves to meet up with them as soon as the chance comes. But we're not doing the Skellige thing because it's telling me, oh hey, you know, you don't have the level for it because you can see the little skull sitting there. I pointed to it like I was gonna be able to show y'all. But no, I don't want to see Tamara yet. I wanna get her mother home first. Unless unless there's a reason to go see her. Like as of right now, like there's a higher chance I'm supposed to get her back because of that, because that doesn't seem case. But I don't really remember. There we go. Before we do that, though, like I was saying, I need to go change my clothes to the dryer right fast. So, if any of y'all need to do anything, take this as a moment to take a break. And I will be back. I mean, it shouldn't take any more than about 5 minutes or so to get everything changed up and all that stuff. So, just give me a few minutes. Get something to eat, get some water if you need to. All that good stuff. So, I'll be back momentarily. Alright, here we go. Bitrate seemed to be going pretty crazy whenever I was gone. It looks like a fucking assload of squiggles. I don't know if that's gonna level out. I know that my roommate he's here tonight and he's playing some games of his own. He's not on shift, so I hope it doesn't cause too many problems because it is jumping around right now. Let me alt tab right fast. I haven't dropped any frames, which is good. According to XSplit, everything seems fine. I mean, it is up and down, but it's not up and down to the point to where it's, like, ridiculous. So, we're just gonna press on. Thank you for letting me know you started the background recording, Xbox. Alright.
And that one, hard banged a lass. So the bloody Baron ripped him a new one. Sure.
Cool. So, I'm going to... Where's that freaking grindstone at? There we go. Let's go, do the Baron's quest. Wait, now, hold on now. Let's not get on that right fast.
Come on.
Make our way over here to the fast travel sign, and then we'll travel to Downwarren. And then we'll fight a fiend. This will be fun. First fiend fight. I'll be doing for the game. This will prove to be rather interesting. Some strong ass hiccups. Even I don't think I've ever hiccuped that damn hard in my life. So Fiend should prove to be a pretty tough creature to fight, so I'm looking forward to it. So I want to check something just to be sure that this mod is working correctly. The only mod I really have okay. So yeah, that's right. So the sword, so my steel sword is leveling with me. As you can see, the required level being 59. But this one says 49, which I need to get a version of this mod that allows Erendite to level with me, because it's supposed to. The gear itself is doing it, but if the mod is not going to get Erendite to level up with me, I may end up having to add it to my inventory each level just to get a version of it that comes levels each level, because it's supposed to do that, and I thought that I had made it to where it would. I might have to revalidate some things, or just kind of copy over a different version of the mod, or just uninstall it and then reinstall it or whatever, and fix that. But as for now, I mean, it's no big deal. Go up here to Down Warren right fast and meet with his boys.
Why the devil are there witch hunters here to start with? They didn't ride from Novigrad to hang 2 blobs.
Oh, okay, he's hung.
I don't know, my lord.
They say where they were headed?
Geralt! Good, you've arrived. Can't draw any meaning from this rabble's bawling. Perhaps they talk some sense after a few lashes. Well, spit it out. Where'd they go?
To the village in the swamp, my lord. Lass rode with him, asking after her mother, Constant.
Lass?
Oh.
We must go there at once, Geralt.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's tomorrow. You know what? Since I am level 59 and that thing is not doing what it's supposed to do, I'm actually gonna add Erendite to my inventory before we go ahead and do this. Let me prepare first.
Gotta prepare.
Prepare now? Will you shine your boots or trim your nails? Ah, do what you will. I shall take my men and go.
Meet you at the Crone's village.
With the swamp to cross and
Okay, hold on. I can't shift tab. Oh, I guess that's because I haven't added it through. Excellency. What do you mean? Oh, were you correcting something they said? Oh, are you talking about the dude in the green called him something else? Now I can't remember how to do this. Witcher 3. Add item console command. Add item, item code, and the amount. Okay. I think it should just be called Erendite. So add item. I know this is kind of cheating, but I also don't care.
pox-ridden air promotes brain rot in the peasants. Crowns, fuck me. What will these hayseeds think of next?
The Crones exist. You'll know that soon enough.
Right. More likely some mad old wenches making mincemeat of peasant minds. Likely, Anne.
Oh, hold on now. That's not the right sword. So I don't know why. I guess I'll just have to fucking... let me just drop it.
Need to stay with them. Care for them.
That doesn't make a lot of sense. Why would it say... Why would it give me that if Erendite is something else completely different? Let me figure this out first. Shouldn't take too long. 3 item codes. Oh my goodness, this is a lot. It's gonna take way too long. Way too long. Weapon. Arbitrator.
What's the rush?
No Man's Land sword. Griffin School sword, short sword, Hjalmar, Dwarven sword, Rusty Nilfgaardian sword, Wild Hunt sword. That's interesting. I didn't even know you could use them. Hold on. I'll look it up this way. Erendite. Item. Code. Erendite EP2. This? Oh, yep. Makes sense. Yep, level 59. Very good. That's 100 better than what... Well, it says it's 100 better. Okay, well, in that case, we'll just drop that one onto the ground there. I mean, I know technically they're gonna be there, but they'll go away. Alright. And then I'll just follow these boys down to the fucking swamp and then get this done. I mean, if you're gonna be in a formation, which he's actually, which is good because he's leading the formation, he's at the top, he's at the front left, and they are supposed to march based off of him. So that's, you know, correct. In modern military, I don't know about back in these days. Technically, he should be like out here, following, centered on his formation, and you know they should be in step with your. So he's the caller, but technically he gets in step with the person in the front on the left as well. He calls the step, but technically they are supposed to base their step off of him, even as the caller. So, like, he calls the step, but he has to also sync with them as well. So everybody stays in step all at the same time, but doesn't matter. Okay, just immediately attack me. Now they don't do as much damage as I do, but they do help some. I just don't want any of them to die in this scenario because they definitely can. He won't, but they can. Just eat the raw meat. It doesn't really matter.
We shouldn't have come here. Got no business traipsing about. Managed the one time, but who the hell knows what you'll find deeper in.
Where's the other dude? I thought there was a 7th.
Alright boys, let's move on. At pace, show these horrors who's in charge.
So I know that they were talking about another a woman being with the witch hunters. That's definitely tomorrow. And I don't know if I had waited before, because as far as I can remember, what the fuck? Why do I have? Okay, thought I was like missing a weapon. Yeah, okay. I see that you're the problem. No, I don't give a shit. Give me all you want. I'll heal past it all. It doesn't matter. This Rot Fiend's gonna be a fucking issue. Because he's gonna do that, and he's gonna hurt them. Oh shit. Okay. So I don't know. I don't think she's gonna listen to reason here, which doesn't matter even if she does. I get paid either way. Just like standing in the middle of their formation, even though I'm not technically marching with them or going anywhere with them at all. Okay, they're up here fighting drowners, so I'm gonna go ahead and get in there.
I don't know you, but I thank you.
Introductions later.
Doesn't matter.
Damn it.
Come on now. Woo! It's just run drowner, dude. All right.
Who are you?
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher.
We could use your kind if you'd find the heart to serve the eternal fire. I'm Tamara.
Heard quite a lot about you.
Tamara, dear daughter, you return after all. Come, don't deny me this embrace.
Stay away from me. I've come for Mother. Unlike you, I'll not see her rot in this swamp.
Why the hell do you think I'm here? To take her home?
Oh, you'll do no such thing. You'll not lay a finger on her. Never. I'll not let you.
You've a right to be cross. I was not the best husband, the best father, I know. But I've changed. Ask anyone. Geralt, come, tell her.
Oh, now I gotta say something. I mean, yeah.
Your father, he wants to find his wife, your mother. Really?
He pay you much to be his yes man.
Verily I say unto you that ire and vehemence can lead to naught but one's downfall.
Who the bloody hell is this?
And who are you to ask so crudely?
This is my commander.
And that should be of no concern to a drunken swine.
Tamara, you stand with their kind now. Perhaps you'd have them torture and hang your own father.
You're not my father, and I care not a bit what befalls you.
I remind you, we've a matter to resolve here.
No, witch hunters are zealots anyway.
You're a witcher. Will you help?
Wouldn't be here if I wasn't willing.
I've lost 5 men and have little notion of what else to expect in this cursed place.
No time to lose. Crones could return any minute.
Ha! How do you know they're not here already?
'Cause we're still alive.
Search the village.
And they look stupid too. His fucking goddamn bowl cut and whatever the fuck he's got across his nose, like that's gonna really help anything. I mean, we're not here looking for people. That doesn't matter anymore.
Don't.
Probably could have just kicked the door instead of using your sword. You fucking fool. It's a tool, but not that kind of tool.
Oi! Get back, stinky head. Gingerbread loaf, freshly baked and hot.
Mother.
Ah, there. Clean as a whistle. Fresh as a daisy. Go on. Whip me. I made it too little. I nibbled it, but just to see if it's firm. But it's fresh. So take pity.
Oh, Mother.
Take pity. But I pleaded. I begged.
Mother. It's me. Do you recognize me? What's happened to her?
I said I'd do it all. Give it here. I'll scrub it again. Scrub it clean.
Mother!
Something's coming. Get ready.
where's it come from? It's come from that way.
Wolves? Perhaps.
Didn't sound.
Whoops.
Because it wasn't.
There we go.
Get ready.
They shall kill me. Kill you.
I don't know what what fucking fiends are they're weak to. I'm just gonna use Quinn and just, you know, use that to save myself. Ooh, just fucking chop his head clean off. Ooh, that was a pretty smooth move. Oh shit! No, why the water hag? We want the fiend, not the water hag. Yeah, come on. I don't know how well Quinn's gonna really work. Okay. Obviously not that well so far. Damn, Baron just got laid up on his ass. And then he's dazed everybody else except me somehow. Kinda suck. I'm just like swinging at nothing. All I know is it's right fucking here in front of me. And now it's dead. So, hey. I figured he'd be a tougher opponent than he is, but he's pretty useless. Water Hag proves more of a threat to me than he does.
What was that?
Looked a fiend to me.
Crones have sensed us. They know we're close. Sent the beast for Anna.
Those damned witches! When will it end? Look what they've done to her. Are they not satisfied? Enough!
What the hell happened back there?
She's my wife. She'll return home with me. You're welcome to come with us if you wish.
Don't touch her. We leave this cursed place now.
She's sick, weakened. Where would you take her in this state? Oxenfurt? It would mean her death.
I know how to care for my mother.
She's not a rag doll to be ripped from hand to hand. Let her decide.
Pie. Pie for dinner. Mood pie.
Let her
She's
decide, huh?
incapable of deciding anything just now.
A dark spell. It must be. Help her, Witcher. I beg you.
Somebody died in the background. Is nobody gonna look into that at all?
Before we do anything, we've got to get her out of here. Crones know we've come for her. Might send another monster, something worse than a fiend.
I'll not go anywhere until you tell me you can help her. Break the spell.
This is no dark spell, I'm afraid.
Well, what is it then?
She's been through a lot. Lost a child, was carried off by a fiend, lived in the Crone's village taking care of children who are now gone. It's left its mark, as it would on anyone.
So it's hopeless. You can't help her. She's to be like this.
I'm sorry.
I know a hermit. A very wise man with a gift for healing. Met him some time past. Lives in the Blue Mountains. I shall take her there.
Sure.
Might be worth a shot.
I shall go with you.
That's impossible, sadly.
Why?
You have duties. Duties deriving from your commitment to the Church of the Eternal Fire.
Should have done it.
Once we finish our work in Velen, we return to Oxenfurt.
You said you'd save my mother.
And I kept my word. Your father can care for her now.
He care? You know him. You know what he did to her.
He swears to be a changed man. And in his eyes I see true sorrow. Remorse for his sins. He will care for her. And you've a new life and new duties. To the Eternal Fire.
That's right. Yeah, it wouldn't have mattered if I would have got her to come home or not.
Will be well.
She wouldn't have.
I will not touch drink. I will find the hermit. And once she is herself again, we will find you.
Swear it.
You have my word, child.
Witchers were made to kill monsters. It doesn't matter who posted the notice. The coin has to be right. That's all. Witchers don't debate. Their conscience plays no part. They just get on with it, then pick up the coin pouch tossed at their feet and set off on their way. Folk don't expect Witchers to save them from themselves.
Thank you, Witcher. Despite all.
May the eternal fire guide and protect you.
Farewell.
You were right.
Well, there's that. Excuse me.
I'm not so sure.
Anyway.
Nothing more. Nor could the Witcher, if she can be helped. Only a learned sage will know.
Perhaps you're right.
Nah, he right. Now then, this should be what we're looking for here. No trophy? Interesting. I figured I'd get a trophy for it, but I don't think that that counts, but considering it wasn't technically a contract. So, I'll take it for what it can be worth and run with it. Take a look around here. Search all anyway. Yeah, I mean, well, I already looked in his pile of meat to find out whether or not he had anything to take, and he didn't. This just has a fucking sword, considering I guess it was a dude. Ended up dead. Probably his stuff or something. Don't really know. This dude over here is dead too. So yeah, I suppose that's it. Yeah, there's that. All that quest, that whole entire arc is done. So there's nothing more for us to do as far as the Bloody Baron and everything goes. So there goes that part. And we move on. Though I would like to go to Skellige, I think that we should probably go check out Novigrad or something first, or maybe do a side quest, or maybe a couple of Witcher contracts or something, and kill some monsters. So, cause each contract is pretty unique. There should be, I mean, there's probably some for like Leshens, there's probably some for, you know, like maybe a troll or something. I don't know about out here, but as far as I'm concerned, there should be quite a few to do, so. But yeah, that's it for the fucking, what's his face quest, the Bloody Baron. So, I suppose, we're not going to go to Skellige. We'll go visit Triss first, I suppose. We can't do this yet because we're not level 86. Wait, can I see this on the map? I can. Okay. I guess I could fix the shrines if I really wanted to do that. Oh, we didn't do this. And then we can do Kiera's fucking quest as well. Get some secondary quests out of the way. I like her armor. She's got like a gambeson coat. And I really do like that. I think it should button more in the front, but I think that that's okay. And then her fucking leg pieces, more like a brigadine, like more lightweight. And I do like the elbow pieces are more plate. That she's not wearing anything on her arms or hands, which, I mean, in a lot of scenarios, I mean, hand armor wasn't always necessary, but it's good to have. I don't know what witch hunters really do so much in their line of work besides, you know, prosecute people being witches and stuff. So I don't know how much of actual trained combatants they really are, but that doesn't matter anyway.
Come on.
Where are we going? Okay, we're going to go to Crow's Perch. Let's run back across through here. Hit this sign. Excuse me. Come on now. There we go. And boop. which I've seen quite a, you know, like when I look for armor and stuff like that, I see a decent amount of brigandine-like stuff that would kind of fit that look. They always have like metal caps on you know, the joints for like knees, elbows, whatever. They always have metal caps, but it's like the rest of it's kind of like a studded type of leather. Or it could be, I think it's like, I think splint mail is, there's chain mail, which is what we're wearing, scale mail, which is something else completely, ring mail, which is like, well, we're not wearing just chain mail, but that's chain mail. Ring mail is like bigger, it's kind of like the shit that we have on our chests is kind of like ring mail. And then splint mail is like, you know, pieces of metal, like lines of it. And I've seen some of those for sale. They're pretty decent quality, pretty decent protection too, even.
Ah, Witcher. Greetings.
It's kind of like the
Barry's
next
not
plate,
here.
or next
Rode
down
off
from
to
plate.
find a healer. For the wife, naturally.
Yeah, I already know.
I know. Seen what's happening outside the gates?
What do you mean? Baron left me in command. Told the boys to set things right, put them in order. The new order.
They're murdering and pillaging.
That is the new order. And I don't give a flying fuck if you like it or not.
I give flying fuck if you like it. But, brigandine is like, it's like studded leather, and like, you can get like plate coats too, which are like little plates of metal. And I think they're like slotted and covered in like leather, kind of like one of the weighted vests you get for like running. But otherwise they're just like a coat of like little pieces of, you know, metal or whatever. That you can see those in Mountain Blade.
So Ciri was here.
Okay. She was not happy about that.
A spinning top. Gritka's toy.
Oh, this is my stash.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this?
See it? Oh,
Ciri
wait.
must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Well, she had the same clothes. That's interesting. That it for this? Yes. Do it. Read the book and oh, okay. Okay, that's it.
A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Go to the kitchen and talk to Gretka. It's pretty dim lit in here. I guess I can't. It's lit by candles, so what can I say?
All of them.
So you're Gretka.
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Huh.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
It just carved the top.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I brought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot.
Right.
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
I don't know, you're sitting in a back room, just hanging out. Seem like doing a whole lot. But, I suppose, all today's work. Let's do this. I guess we'll just be riding around on a horse for a little while. Oh, I don't know how in the world you got there, but that's fine. Excuse me. Like, no attentiveness to the situation at hand. The fact that there's a fucking, like, 800-pound horse, like, flying at you. Yeah, but if you're ever looking for, just like a random talking point, if you're ever looking for armor, probably the only people I know of that really sell made armor right now to your size, like custom fit to your size. Excuse me. What's happened?
Where's your gold? You can tell us willingly, or...
No, please. We've none left. Sir, help us.
Stay out of this.
Leave them alone.
What's it to you?
Won't stand by and watch you rob and murder them. Plain refuse to.
Got a sensitive one? Look away, woman. Still here. Oi! Get him!
Okay, boys.
Never learn.
Okay. Oh, God! Ooh. Okay, put on Quinn.
Not good.
How'd you hit harder than a fucking... I don't know, I got greedy with that one. He hits fucking harder than the goddamn dude with the wild hunt. I mean, he fucking hit me and it was like, I was like, God damn. It's like 2/3 of my, excuse me. Can you not fucking do that right now? Anyway, he's like fucking took down like 2/3 of my health. It's always like one of those things, like I drink a lot of protein and I made taco salad tonight. It was really good, but very filling as well, so. What the fuck? Oh, okay. So now my body's like, oh, hey, by the way, your stomach's full. And I'm like, yeah, you know, that's true. I know. I know what I did, and I ate to do that, so that's just what happens. Then it's like, oh, guess what? You're going to do this while you're talking, and I'm like, please. Not on stream, man. Anyway. Let's get back down here and kill these fucking dudes. I suppose. And then I'll talk about armor some more. Once we get down here, finally. Now, I mean, if we don't, of course, get fucking bodied by that dude with the axe. Like, he was blocking, and I tried to hit him. Yeah, whatever.
Sir, help.
Stay out of...
Leave.
What's it? Won't good as... Oi!
Okay. If I don't let him block, please take out your sword, Geralt. I'm jumping right into his hits. Okay, let me go this. Funnily enough, you're also very slow. How about that? Now what? Fuck that. Just do this instead. The only other real way I know of to deplete his stamina is to use Ard, kind of blast him. But Otherwise, he'll regen it too fast, and then screwed.
Shit.
Come on. That's why I hate shield bearers. The only way I really know of is to just do this. God! Your sword has to be pretty fucking sharp to do that, too. There you go, bud. Get up and do what you need to do. Live your life. Yeah, these kind of things, I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Like, with his fucking neck piece and shit. Like, that kind of stuff doesn't necessarily... Like, I don't know if that's just... Let me put something together to protect myself from getting slashed across the throat. But, I mean, honestly, I don't see much protection value in that. But anyway, what I was talking about was...
Not so fast, Roach.
The only place that I know of as of right now that does custom fit armor and will even take custom jobs if it's within the realm of possibility that they're capable of doing. They'll even do engraves and stuff. That's Arm Street, which is basically, it's like, I don't know if it's Arms Street, but it's all one word, just Arm Street, something like that. And it looks weird. It almost looks like, it sounds like a weird name. And then you go on there and they look like they've got like the Disney logo, but it's like colored differently and slightly different stylization. Or at least it used to be. I don't know about now. But then you go on there and then you're like, oh shit, their fucking armor is actually high quality. And you can, there's all kinds of different reviews and stuff people do for them. You know, people really do actually use the stuff, and it's one of the only places I know of that actually does custom fit. You know, if you go to places like, you know, Medieval Collectibles, or wait, why am I doing that? I need to be doing this. If you go to like Medieval Collectibles or something, you're gonna be dealing with fucking like armor that's like basically simply for show, not necessarily period. It's, well, not, I could say that it is kind of period. It's just, like, not made correctly. Not made very well, either. It's pretty much fake. I wouldn't rely on it to protect you. On the other hand, the Arm Street stuff, if you talk to people who are, like, in the SCA, or you talk to people who do, like, live steal and stuff, then they know about them. I don't like dealing with people on horses, but... Ow, that hurt. Horse's fear level is... Well, I cast Axie, so... Ow. They're probably gonna fuck me, because I'm like... I'm not good at fighting on horseback. I would much rather get off the horse and kind of taunt them. I don't know if he'll actually do that, though. He fucking murdered me. I'm not good at fighting on horseback, and I'm not very good at fucking dealing with dudes on horses either, so to hell with all that. But the dude who owns the stuff, and I've actually got Gambison from them too, it's very nice, but the dude who owns it, he used to have his own, like, his customer service was him, and you would basically call the number and oh, okay, Igni or Ard, okay. Oh, it knocks them off their horse as well. Fuck. Oh, now we're back here. Good, because the game didn't want to fucking save after we had that fight. That's perfectly fucking fine. I'll go out there and kick their fucking ass again. And then, obviously, I guess I'll have to save after every single fucking encounter because the game doesn't want to do that right now. That's fine. Perfectly fucking fine with me. I do not care. Let me go ahead and do this, too, before I forget about it. Because it wants to keep resetting it. But anyway, it used to be him. And, like, you could, like, literally get his number and text him and be like, hey, you know, like, speculate. If you wanted to talk about, like, a particular interest, he would talk to you about it. And I mean, I haven't hollered at the guy in a while because I haven't been able to afford armor. But, I would if I had the money for it. Yeah. If you want to get your ass beat, that's fine. Pull out your sword, Geralt. Excuse me. You're trying to set him on fire. Ow. So that dude punished me for what I've done. Nope. Okay, your friend's dead. The dude who hits harder than, like, a fucking goddamn truck. Which he would, because he's using a fucking battle axe. Or he's just using an actual two-handed axe.
Not good.
You see, his guard is actually accurate. Maybe not so much the fact that he's moving his arm so much, but his guard is actually accurate to how they would hold a sword whenever they're doing a shield maneuver. There's highs, lows, and a mid guard, and he's kind of just holding a middle guard. But they put a lot of detail into this. I don't exactly know who they consulted for it. Probably just somebody who, you know, is in charge of some sort of fencing, you know, like a HEMA society or something. But nonetheless, they do kind of study stuff up as far as that goes. Now, Geralt, on the other hand, spinning as much as he does is kind of... At least he's fast when he does it, because otherwise you're just like, hey, here's my back, please stab me. And, you know, anybody who's has any sort of, like, actual speed and reflexes about them is just going to be like, oh, hey, he's spinning. Tower shield not good for small units. Yeah, he has a pretty large shield. It looks more to me like kind of like a heater, but that's just a heater shield is more like the round top with the really elongated point at the bottom. So power shields are more like a more square type shape. And no, they're not good for small units unless you're forming some sort of shield formation. Like just you alone, you're better off with like a kite or something like that. Some sort of round shield, like maybe not something. I don't like bucklers myself, but he should have had a buckler. That's why Knights were trash on foot, because they stuck with longsword and a shield. Yeah, I mean, I don't like bucklers much myself because they're small. But necessarily a lot of people who are in HEMA and stuff like that, they don't really like using like large shields because they're not necessarily maneuverable. And now, I mean, shields are heavy. You know, you don't think that they are, but they do get kind of cumbersome. Really annoying to hold. They're hard to see over when you're holding them in front of yourself. Being in that stance where you're literally just holding a shield in front of you to block attacks, like that's not going to work to a skilled swordsman. They're not going to fucking just sit there and, you know, like when I do Geralt, like I wait for him to attack and then I parry him to create an opening, or I try to dodge around him instead of hitting him dead on, even though it's supposed to, oh, you say if you deplete their stamina, you know, they'll drop the shield. No, they fucking won't. Like, that's not gonna happen. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's an Indigo warrior. Okay. Well, hey, buddy. I'm gonna have to fight you. It was like a crocodile. Like some sort of gator with a fucking... That's also a spider. / crab. Yeah, well, he got fucking bodied. Look at those teeth on that thing. It's supposed to be that thing's mouth.
destroyed this one too.
Staying back up. I don't know who this is supposed to represent, but whoever they are, they're ugly as fuck. What's he got? Sure, I'll take it. I'm just not a fan of bucklers. They're better for like parrying and the maneuverability. You know, like if you're a skilled swordsman, you know, bucklers are more common for duelists. But I'm just not that type. I don't really like them myself. That's just me. Just because I'm not denying their practicality. A lot of people would just be like, oh no, these types of shields are better. And arguably in some scenarios maybe they are, but it depends on what you're using them for. I mean, like you were saying there, like once they get off the horses and they have a longsword and a shield that they were, you know, used to using while they were mounted. Please tell me that this is not what is gonna be guarding this fucking shrine. I mean, I'm ready. If you're ready, I'm fucking ready. I don't give a shit. This is it, then. If this is the day, then this is what's gonna happen. Okay, he's not guarding the shrine. He is blocking the road, though. So,
Go.
I'm not asking you if you're ready. I'm talking about the Griffin. Like, if the Griffin's ready, then I'm ready. The knights were so heavy on foot, you know, they get ganked by fucking dudes who were so much... Oh, whoa! That's a fucking very high level he has there. Woohoo! Like a level 70-something Griffin. Come on, then! I can't get out of this fight. Like, nothing I can do about it. I'm gonna end up fighting. Come on. He's not as dynamic as the Griffin fight that we had earlier. And then it casts Quinn again. Wait, is that 70? 70 or Quinn? Oh, that's no, that's not 70. That is question. That is not a number. That is a symbol. I can't get him down from there, I suppose. No oil, no bombs. No, I do not have any. I am doing something to him, though. Oh, shit! I was like, do I have Quinn? And then I looked, and then he hit me. So, that was a disaster. Okay. Come on, then. Let's go. I don't give a shit. Yeah, I'm surprised I survived that. He could have one-hit KO'd me. Which, by the way, I haven't saved, so I can't do that. I have now got myself into a situation of which I am now essentially going to have to complete this. And I mean, as in, I have to win. Oh, you dumb bastard. What are you doing? Kind of holding still to see if he'll attempt to come in and try to swoop on me. You're walking a little weird there, buddy. Where are you going? Hey! That's not gonna fucking work. Change back to Quinn. I figured that I might be able to use the crossbow to get him down, but I think I'll have to do this. There we go. I kind of get him on the ground. Hey, where are you going? This is going to be a long fight. Damn it, he keeps on fucking doing that. I don't think I've ever encountered a level question, you know, creature before. And No, missed it. Let's get closer. No. Maybe I need to aim higher. No. I just don't think that it's actually going to bother hitting him. Has Quinn again. I like how Roach is kind of like nearby. He's just like chilling over there. Yeah, I got your fucking back, so what now? Come on! Oh, okay. Get back. Like, I thought that he was just gonna take off, and I was like, oh, I need to get the crossbow back out. He's gonna try to keep circling me. And now he's gonna try to come in or something, maybe? No? Okay. He's gonna try to swoop on top of us there. Did it say Griffin parries a hit? Ooh. Like, I guess he kind of does because he blocks with his wings, however the fuck that's supposed to work. Against a sharpened steel blade. You like getting your ass beat? Level question. Haven't seen one of those since World of Warcraft. Even though I didn't even play much World of Warcraft. He knocked a fucking Quinn off of me. What's he doing? This just in case. Some speed. Nice. Nice. Till it's cool. Just cool. Into the mouth. Nice. Woo! I'm gonna win. Ow! Okay, get back. You're using a lot of stamina to try to kill me. I'm gonna win. You're not gonna beat me. Ask Quinn again. Hey, where you going? Oh, well, I didn't believe I was gonna make that shot. He was way far away. Lead way ahead of him. No. Still not good. And this time. Woof! I don't know how I dodged that, but I did. Guess it just hit circle at the right time. Go ahead, put that back on. Hey, come on, man! Stay down here, come down here and fight, you little bitch. Coward. Coward. I don't know if I can kind of like taunt it this way or into attacking me. Probably not. Yeah, he keeps on trying to fly. Okay, he's doing something. I don't know what it is. Okay, he's just gonna do a little flying attack. That's fine. Do your little swoop. That's fine. That's what you want to do, you little bitch. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Please get out of my face. I don't like you being in my face. I can get in your face, but I don't like you being in mine.
Not good.
Maybe if I just keep the pressure on. I have to keep casting Quinn, which is giving him a second to do weird shit. Okay, Quinn is off. Quinn is off. Quinn is off. Quinn is off. I don't know why I cast it again. I shouldn't have done that yet, but I'd rather have it than not. Come on! I may need to aim way higher. Well, that time I needed to aim low. What was he doing? Like, griffins are really interestingly animated. It's like they're better. They stick to the ground really well. And so he's climbing over rocks, which is causing his whole entire body to become vertical. Oh, I love this bear armor. Keeps me from like it automatically can cast Quinn when Quinn is dispelled, from time to time, and it really does save my life. Ooh! Oh, that was a good one. Okay, hold on. We're very, very close. No? Come on. There we go. I'm just gonna keep shooting. How far do I have to lead out? I did that one. That was a good shot, but... Come on, you bastard. He got me. Don't let him kill me. I can't let him do that again. I'm gonna have to disengage. Try not to sprint because sprinting is gonna drain Quinn. Oh, he stunned me. Okay. Catch him on his front end. There we go. Stop blocking. And how interesting is it that a fucking some sort of like bird, lion, cat creature, he's dead, is like able to know how to parry an attack? That's so interesting. Now I don't really understand the reason I would have killed him because that didn't do anything much for me. But either way,
Come on, Roach.
at least he's not gonna be here anymore, so it doesn't matter. Considering, I mean, hell, it could be worse. I probably took a lot of damage to my sword too, but that's fine. It's probably going to get a little expensive to maintain the swords and armor as well because of their expensive construction. They're also very expensive to maintain, so I'm going to imagine that the cost... I mean, I have like 55,000... I have like 55,000 gold right now, so I don't see that being too much of an issue.
Where there's ghouls, there's usually corpses.
No, go. We'll go to the byways murder later, so. But for right now, I'm not. We just like fought a fucking griffin. I'm not wanting to hold up this shit too much longer by fighting a bunch of other monsters. So. Why is it taking me off the road? There we go. I don't remember why. Oh yeah, expensive to maintain this stuff. So.
Hey there.
Because it's made out of expensive material, and even though I have a lot of gold, I don't see that being a thing.
What's that got to do with you?
What's it got to do with you?
We are the heralds of lightning. Heavy drops from leaden clouds. Unleashed, the lightning's name shall be Overman.
What?
The locals claim the gods are unhappy. No fear of their wrath?
The wrath of the gods? The gods are dead.
Okay.
We but dispose of their rotting remains, the dying embers of superstition that harms.
Great. Need a favor, though. You gotta clean up after yourselves here. Then go back to wherever you came from. Dispose of those embers there.
Religion is the opiate of the masses. The gods are dead. Thus speaks Master Friedrich of Oxenfurt. Common folk fear religion and the priests, not the gods. And this fear enslaves us in fetters of ignorance. We must forge a new morality, or rid ourselves of morality altogether.
That's not how it works, but okay. I mean, you're not supposed to, I don't know, like, being fearful of your god is, like, whatever. You don't have to be. I mean, that's all them, so... I mean, let people live how they want to fucking live, man. Can't let you vandalize things,
Amusing
man.
as this little show is, I'm getting bored. Leave, and don't come back.
Oh, what?
Or I'll tell on you to the headmistress.
Repression! Attack the system's lackey!
Oh my god. Weren't we just talking about these types of people earlier? Oh, y'all want to fight? Y'all want to fight fisticuffs? Well, I'm not. Oh yeah, y'all take out weapons now, don't y'all? It's a little bit different, isn't it? Yeah, your dude just got fucking cut in half. Give up. Goodbye. They were like, yeah, we're just gonna kick his ass with our hands. I was like, just, oh, never mind then. Oh, whoopsie. Think I give a fuck about who the hell's out here. They had weapons on them. I guess they didn't really want to use them, but I mean, in that event, all well that ends well. Brutality. Yeah, just like fucking Warden executioned him. Though I don't know how exactly. I kind of get how that fucking move is supposed to work, but of course I've never seen anything like that done before. I've never seen people get their heads cut off, so I mean, what can I say? Alright, let's go talk to Kiera, because this is a lower level mission that we can do. Should prove to be fun. I think this is the one about the haunted island or whatever. Should be interesting. Okay, hold up. What's all this about? Those wraiths? Yeah, those are wraiths. Well, there's treasure. And I did just save. I can fight some wraiths. What y'all got? Ow. I guess they got that. Got a good little opener combo attack they could do. Where you going? Stop being spooky. Come on. How's that feel? Are you running? Did you just... Okay. Doesn't matter to me. Doesn't want to be part of this. I get it. Now he's gone. Whatever. It's plain ass junk. It's like literal no use to me at all. Fucking straight raped a couple of fucking wraiths. Like, just absolutely destroyed them.
Faster.
Not consensual in any way whatsoever. And that one dude was like, okay, yeah, let me just go ahead and leave. Got a crossbow bolt to the back just to go ahead and put him in for a little good measure. I don't think I've ever seen a monster just fucking straight up leave a fight. Like, he's just like, nah, I'm good. You know, I value my life, so I'll just leave. Thanks for playing. Excuse me, dear. What in the world is going on over here? Wolves? Dogs? Okay, it's just wolves. Oh, we're just gonna slide past them because I don't feel like fighting a group of wolves for practically no reason at all, other than a little bit of XP. So what can I say? Alright. Get around through here. Yeah, man, I don't know. You know, like the shrine, if that's supposed to represent a god or goddess, I would suppose. I mean, these people have some pretty ugly gods and goddesses they be worshipping, so. It's like really fucking ugly ones, man. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't worship a creature whose head is like below its shoulders. I don't know about all that. Like, that's the last thing that I'm going to be worshiping. I don't care if it even proves to me that it's a real fucking deity. I don't give a shit. I'm not fucking worshiping it. You do what you want, but I'm not involved. Thanks.
The rats, why did he need them?
Bloody rodents. Better to have stuffed them with a poison, or crushed them into a pulp with a shovel.
Interrupted that conversation, but that's okay.
Kira, what are you doing?
Geralt. You gave me quite a start.
But nay, the mage, he says, bring me rats and healthy ones. Not something the cat dragged in.
This the lamp from the elf's hideout? And what's this about rats?
Nothing important. I'll explain later. Now tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Well, do we just... I mean, I thought you were talking to old homie.
Why do you want the lamp?
You just witnessed why. To communicate with lost souls.
Didn't know you were interested in that kind of magic.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Why'd the elf promise you the lamp?
We traded for it. He needed powerful magic and sensed I was no common wart charmer. I brewed him a potion. To delay nervous tissue degeneration, stave off memory loss or some such.
Who'd he want to use it on?
He didn't say.
Hey?
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world.
Haven't we
Don't
asked
you
this
see
before?
What's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar?
I like the angle in your
Murderers
shoulders.
scouring the north from end to end. Burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Like, I like how your shoulders are, like, hard angled. I mean, I shouldn't.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
Okay. I'm just going to stop that because we've talked about this before.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
Mentioned you wanted something from me.
I did, and still
Dick.
do. The Cursed Isle on Lake Windammer, you've heard of it, I'm sure. The local peasants mumble incessantly about it, about the wraiths that haunt it. They claim none who go there return.
How'd it come to be cursed?
That's what I don't know. I must break this spell, yet I've been unable to identify its source.
Gotta know something.
Scraps. The curse is somehow linked to the tower where Serad, the lord of these lands, took refuge when Nilfgaard invaded. Claims in the village are that peasants, desperate of hunger, sailed to Fyke Isle to beg for food. Met their end there. It was a massacre.
Okay.
So, will you please help me lift this curse? You're so good at these things.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you so intent on this?
I'm not. The local peasantry is. The Isle, miss. You've got to lift the charm. You're a good witch, a great witch. There's no end to it.
Uh-huh. See, I thought you didn't care for the locals. The great witch you are.
I failed to lift the curse, and they could conclude I'm not so great. Not enough to conceal me from the witch hunters and risk getting sent to the gallows themselves.
What
I suppose
others
that's
think?
true.
Your image. That's all you care about.
The point is, listen, I didn't flee to these wilds just to stupidly get caught because some boar with grit under his fingernails grows annoyed with me.
Yeah, she's got a good point. Like, might as well help the peasants out every now and again because, you know, otherwise they'll report me to witch hunters and they'll come get me. So, it makes sense.
So the peasants who went to the island for food, this lord had them murdered?
The villagers say he had them poisoned.
A real gentleman.
Well, I never met him. But he certainly didn't seem such a cruel man, judging by what a mage from the Isle told me.
A mage lived on the island? Did you know him? Where is he now?
We were friends. Sadly, he died that day as well. Very few survived. Yet even those who escaped the Isle soon suffered agonizing deaths. Strangely, they did not seem to have been poisoned.
Okay.
All right, I'll help.
I knew you'd find it irresistible. Naturally, you'll need to sail to Phi Kyle.
Fine. What then?
Well, the spirits who wander the Isle, you must establish a rapport with them. Don't know how, but they could point us in the direction of the curse's source.
Think they'll be willing to chat?
Of course, provided you take my magic lamp with you. I shall let you keep it afterwards in appreciation. You'll find it quite useful, I'm sure.
Thought you would go, but okay. Guess you're not going with me. Is that a later thing, but...
Can't you just come with me?
I tried to go to Phi Kyle once. Thought my head would burst, the curse's magic was so strong.
Oh, okay.
Nice of you to send me there.
I experienced an acute nasal hemorrhage. You stand to endure a wobble of your medallion at most. At Aretusa, they trained me to detect even the subtlest magic pulses. This was like getting smacked across my haunches with a grain flail.
Funny. Thought you'd go in for that sort of thing.
Take my boat. I left it on the lake shore near the village. Should be fit to use. Provided rot hasn't eaten it, as it seems to eat everything here.
Sure.
How's the lamp actually work? I mean, do I just rub it, or do I have to do something, magical?
You needn't even rub. Just place it where you find bones and hear whispers. I suppose I should warn you, it might not be the most pleasant experience.
Figured as much. Tell you all about it later, maybe skip the drastic bits.
You'll need to do neither. I'll give you a Xenovox. It's a bauble that will let us speak over some distance. You will tell me what you see, and I shall tell you what to do and look for.
Sure. Works for me. I want to ask her some of
Never
this
heard of
stuff.
the Xenovox.
It works just like a megascope, but is far more portable. Think of it as a magic box that talks.
They hard to build?
Extremely. That's why they're so rare. I certainly
Magical
didn't build
radio.
anything like it.
So no chance these Xenovoxes will catch on with every mage using one?
Not the slightest.
So where'd you get the Xenovox?
Found it in the mine along with the lamp. Thought it was part of the lamp at first. Didn't realize what I'd actually found until later.
Think it belonged to the elven mage?
Clearly. And I didn't even know the elves used them.
I need to know anything else before I go?
No, that is all. Oh, go already. I can't wait to see what you discover on Phi Kyle. Just be sure to come and see me afterwards. And Geralt. Thank you.
Sure. 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 Anyway. Yeah, I shouldn't really be looking at the hard angles on her fucking shoulders because, I mean, like, come on. Like, let's not be that picky about it. Let's see. There we go. Where did she say she left the boat? Guess it's gonna be... Oh, okay, it's leading me to it right now. Okay. Happy days. Back to the road, Roach. Don't know how you're still running. But I won't really say too much. It's fine. Dude hanging from the tree there. So we need to get on the boat. I have aggroed something. Okay, the drowners want to come over here and get some. That's fine. Come on. I'll stack your fucking bodies all day. I don't care. I got plenty of raw meat and water. Ow. Oh, okay. Okay, I thought your friend might be preoccupied, but... Yeah, sure. Okay, he wants to stay out of it. That's fine. Reasonable enough to me. He doesn't want to be part of it. I'm okay with it. You don't want to fight? That Wraith earlier. Just die. Like, hey man, you know, fuck it. I'm out. It's okay. See you later. Don't have to fight if you don't want to fight. The sail's getting like hardly any wind right now. But, you know. Some shooting stars or meteorites, really. Falling in. Oh, I just seen one at least. Even though Velen is not my favorite area, really. Velen's okay. Toussaint's really pretty. But Skellige is my favorite area in the game. As far as I'm concerned.
Can you hear me? How goes it? Where are you?
Almost
Sounds like
there.
radio static.
Splendid. I shall contact you again soon.
Wait, this Xenovox. Can I contact you with it, or is it one way?
One way only, I'm afraid. You'll have to trust my feminine intuition.
Your what?
My feminine intuition.
Wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's that worth? Okay. It sounds, you know, it sounds like radio static. I'll tell you, radios. When I was in AIT, we had to learn about, you know, obviously how, you know, radios work and all that kind of stuff like that. And we had one day as part of the class, we listened to a cut from intercepted radio. Pretty sure it was probably one of ours because it was mostly in English, but it was, I guess it really wasn't intercepted per se. What's going on here? Just like land there? I don't think so. I'll go over here, thanks. Just avoid the rot fiends. I'm telling you right now, like they have these groups that are used to intercept radio. And
Are you on the Isle yet? Does the Xenovox work? Can you hear me?
What? I can't hear. Great, broke already. Sheesh, short-lived this magic.
What did you say? There's some interference. You must be very careful.
it's not like she's coming from behind me. I have the surround sound on, so. Anyway, radio transmissions. Like, I don't know if it was like a test radio, like we were supposed to test, you know, like off of English radio, and you're supposed to intercept something that's coming through, you know, a test radio or whatever. But they have these teams that go and collect this stuff. Well, not really collect, I should say, but just intercept these transmissions, and they have these scribers that kind of write down everything that they hear. And they were like, the point is that, you know, sometimes we're part of these teams, and as the MOS, or the job that I do, technically I should say, you know, more layman's terms, or just like a common term, and we had to take out like our notes and basically copy down, or really write down what we thought we heard from it. And I'm gonna tell you right now, like, that was probably the hardest thing I've ever had to understand. Like, you know, it was just so garbled and impossible to understand that it's unbelievable. I don't know how there's anybody who really understands. Like, radios are not hard to hear to and from. you know, like when you're the ones communicating, it's not so much of a big deal. But when you're intercepting it and trying to, you know, take something from it, you know, it's worse. It's harder to hear and understand than it is just to communicate over the radio itself. You're not really doing that. You're attempting to find the frequency and listen to it. And while that's happening, like, the interference you'll receive is much more than you would just by talking over the radio alone. So, it's like fucking, like, what the fuck is, what are you saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's just like, go right, go like, you might get like 1 or 2 words that you'll understand, but it's literally like when you hear, you know, like the jokes about like going up to a McDonald's speaker and they're just like, oh, take your order please, and you're not able to understand what they're saying. It's the exact same as, that's exactly what it sounds like on listening to a radio transmission that's intercepted. It's like, excuse me, what are you saying? Like, you might catch like 1 or 2 words that are actually you know, seem like they're you know, capable of being understood, but otherwise nothing else. So just a fun fact, cause, you know, like, she's talking over, you know, using the little box thing to talk to me, and there's a lot of radio interference. Use the magic lamp to find ghosts. Where do I need to do that at? But it just, like, it brings up the little fun fact about about radios and how they sound. It's not what you would think. You know, it seems like you might be able to understand it. It's not true. Gotta get the lamp equipped, correct? Ooh, look at my face. Stretchy Geralt. Look at me. Okay, lamp time. How do I do this again? Just this.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now.
Yep.
Millie, we gotta flee. Quick now.
Okay. Found one. I don't know if there's anything else to listen to there, but as far as I'm concerned, so we'll go out through here and try to look for some ghosties. There's one.
They're on to us. They're not letting Graham in.
Hey, ghost scratch his ass.
Babylon and the noble himself will hear you. Nah, he sat his arse on silk pillows, likely be gobbling meat. We've no notion he's coming to tear him to shreds.
Way's clear, lads. Adam!
Okay, I see what's going on here. They got really, really hungry and tired of fucking waiting, so they went up there and fucked his ass up. Tired of people fucking eating all the nobility eating all the fucking food. Makes sense. I would be too. Nobility gets nice and fat at the fucking peasants' expense. How it always seems to be anyway. A bunch of flies around, but that's not really useful to me. I guess I gotta climb up the tower to get some more things. So, fuck it. Hello. Some rats hanging out.
Where's that noble? Lying here, quiet as a mouse, head split open like a rotted pumpkin. More like a peasant now, sloshing around in his own blood and shite. Be nothing noble about him. Too quick a death they gave him. Should have been made to suffer. He's not the end of it. Sons can suffer for him, and the daughter. To the top!
The place is full of rats. As many dead as alive. I think they're feeding on...
Look, Geralt, stop. You needn't be so detailed.
Thought it was one way, so... Well, we can see more if we take the lamp out. Can't really run, but we can have it out at least.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft. Always bending my ear about fool peasants. I'll not hear of them again. That simpleton turned your head, but one Graham hardly makes the rest courtly, one and all.
My lord, peasants.
Don't start, Annabelle. Back to your craft.
Whatever. Something just popped in there. I don't really find this being kind of like a horror instance. I mean, it's not really as bad as it might seem. There is stuff flinging around and a bunch of stuff happening. It's like there is a ghost here, but...
Gold! Piles of it! Oh, won't do the dead any good now, will it? Strange it's still here. The noble died a time ago. Who's that? Show yourself. Anyone there? Who are you?
Oh no. Spooky. Scary ghosties. Like, I was just like items that just kind of like fall off and they're just like, yep. You know. Like, who the fuck cares? And no railings on this fucking walkway either, which is incredibly dangerous.
Where are you? Have you got to the laboratory at the top of the tower yet?
I'm at the top. Nothing here that looks like a laboratory.
Then you've not reached the highest level. Look for a passage.
Found it. You can hear somebody crying too. Probably gonna be a
laboratory. Pretty
like
well
a
equipped, too.
like not a wraith, but a something else. Oh, there she is.
Why did you leave? You claimed to love me. I'm cold. Why has no one come for me? I cannot leave this place. I see no way out. Who are you?
Black
Do you
squiggles.
seek to hurt me as well?
Which I'm a witcher.
I'm a witcher. I want to lift the curse that grips this island. Your turn to tell me who you are. The other ghosts, they couldn't see me.
I'm special. Always was. The rare beauty. The Lord's daughter. These lands, as far as the eye can see, were ours. My family and I, we hid in the Mage's Tower to await the war's end, the end of hard times. It was not to be forever.
Mage who lived here. Who was he?
Alexander? I hardly knew him. He spent most of his time locked away in this tower. He's dead too, you know.
So?
They're all dead. Mountains of corpses, yet I stand here alone, all alone. They've all abandoned me. Even he who promised me everlasting love. You will abandon me as well.
If I can lift the curse, you yourself will be free to leave. Tell me what happened here. Peasants sailed to the island to ask for food. Is that true?
No. They came to rob and kill. They thought us rich, believed we'd stowed ourselves away here to laugh at their misery. Yet we had little food as well. Too little to share with those who came. They slaughtered everyone. I heard my father cry out, but the mage told me not to reveal myself or let anyone in. He gave me a potion. If I was discovered, I was to drink it. He said everything would be all right.
What kind of potion was it? Remember its smell? What it looked like?
I remember only that I feared to drink it.
Didn't trust the mage?
In the village, they claimed he meddled in disease. Not curing it, but causing it. They said he lured rats into the tower, infected them with the Catriona. Only rumors, surely, but I was afraid. So horribly afraid. And then I heard him. My beloved Graham. He called to me. I opened the door for him, but others rushed in. They lunged at me and...
Your beloved failed to save you. Why?
There were too many. Leave her be, he shouted. He grabbed at them, tried to stop them. They just laughed.
Did they hurt you?
They gripped my arms, tore at my dress. I managed to free myself and drink the potion, and then... nothing.
Yeah, death.
Poisoned. That how you died?
No, for I later awoke. I was alone, it was dark. Only there were rats everywhere. Dozens. Hundreds. And I couldn't move.
Sleeping potion. Effects hadn't worn off yet. You were paralyzed.
They were everywhere. All over me like insects. My face, my hands. I felt them rip open my skin, then crawl into my stomach. They tore me apart, and I could not even scream. Have I not suffered enough? Why can't I leave this place?
You weren't the last to die on this island. Found a fresh corpse in the tower.
The island's a dangerous place. Folks should not venture here. I too wish to leave.
The dead man looked like a monster had attacked him recently. The tower home to anything else?
How am I to know? There's lots of wraiths here. I hear them whispering every night.
Not talking about ghosts. A monster who hunts here. You must have noticed something.
I don't know. I've noticed naught. Why do you ask? Why must you press me so? You're to be my savior, not my tormentor.
Can you talk to the island's other specters?
No, I'm alone here. The others, they flee when they see me. I know not why. You do not fear me, do you?
No. Used to dealing with ghosts. Though, gotta admit, there's something about you. You're different. How can I help you?
A curse born of hatred binds me to this place. Only love's power can hope to lift it. But who could love a wraith?
And your beloved, he dead too?
Graham? No, he lives. I would know if he died. But he fled and abandoned me. Left me here all alone.
Maybe you could strip the curse of its power by forgiving him. You might cleanse the Isle. Your beloved. Who is he? A noble son?
No, a poor fisherman. My father objected, strongly. He did not see us together. I miss him so. Each night I walk to the island shore to gaze upon the village. Does he remember me still?
Said before you can't leave the tower.
Did I? You must have misheard.
I don't think so.
I don't know anymore. It's all a nightmare to me.
Well, interesting. I think I know who she's talking about. Saying he's a fisherman. And there was that dude that we talked to earlier that was a fisherman. In the most recent stream, I think. Before we went to the bog. I think he's the same guy.
As I see it, you're the curse's focus.
So he's married.
The other ghosts on the island, their auras aren't nearly as strong as yours. My medallion started pulsating as soon as we started talking.
I don't know what you mean, but you do seem to know some things. You could be right. My fate is tied to the Isle, I feel that. Perhaps because I am heiress of these lands.
It could be your blood ties to the land, the base of the curse, that is. If so, forgiving Graham, laying your resentment to rest should lift it.
I loved him. I'm prepared to forgive him. But I must know that he regrets what he did. Take my bones to him. He must bury them. This will be our farewell. Will you speak to him? Will you do this for me?
Not sure I trust you. No, I don't think. Sure.
Fine. I'll talk to Graham. Where will I find him?
He lives in the village on the lakeshore, yet... What if he's forgotten me?
He probably
if he
has.
Loved you, he'll remember and want to help.
He said he would always love me. Go to him. Make haste, please.
Because I know that she's a wraith, or banshee, or whatever the hell they're called. She basically, I think that I fought her the last time, and you know, it's just easier. I could have just been like, I'm not gonna help, but you know, listen. Nasty bastard. It's always the same with you. That was always the same with me. What can I really say? Let's go all the way back down to the bottom of the tower thing and do all this stuff. I don't remember. Maybe she'll attack him. I don't really know, but we'll kill her either way, even if she does, so it doesn't make a difference. Pretty cruel fate, honestly. I'd hate to have died that way. Like, I mean, it's probably, she probably felt it. Maybe. Maybe she didn't, I don't know. But it would fucking suck to have that happen. I mean, obviously she's not... How am I going to get the fuck out of here? This way. Rot Fiend? Okay, so Rot Fiend just swims. Die, you fucking bastard. So I can take this boat. Do this before I get blown the fuck up and killed. I want to helm the boat. Yes. Thank you. And away we go. Perhaps. Bye. Yeah, I mean, she definitely was the one who killed the guy, the corpse. May not be the same guy, actually. This Graham fellow. He, you know, like I said, she might attack him. And then we'll just kill him. Or kill her, I'd say.
Why you been following me?
There you are. What are we doing inside?
What you want from him? From Graham?
Me? Didn't want nothing. It's his mother be worried about him. Been locked in his hut since he came back from the Isle.
Is that him?
Talks to no soul. Love's misery curdled his brains, I reckon. It won't be as cocky once the Baron's men whip your arse.
I want to talk.
You deaf, damn it! I told you. Who are you?
I'm a witcher.
What of it? Why should I care?
I've been to the island. I know what happened there.
I could have probably just talked to him. Because he was right there.
What do you want of me?
Want to talk to you about Annabelle.
Annabelle? What can you know about her?
I met her. Talked to her.
Annabelle's dead. Drank poison. And I couldn't save her.
Did you love her?
Something mad. Loved her so deep I believed we'd come through, believed we'd be together. Of course, it was not to her father's liking. His daughter and a plain lout.
What happened on Fyke Isle? You gotta tell me.
'Twere Millie, Finch and Faulkner. They rallied the men, all roughs, to go to the Isle, take back what was ours from the noble. They knew I was known at the tower, that the Lord's servants would open the gate for me since I sold them fish.
They forced you to go with them?
No, I saw my chance in it, for Annabelle and me to flee. But it all spun in a chaos. Our boys from the village, they started killing everyone. Annabelle, they wanted to rape. First, then she drank the poison. Mage must have gave her. I ran out the tower, hollering that I wanted to die, cursing them all to hell. Don't force me to speak of it. No more, please.
Said you were hollering as you fled the tower, the island. What exactly did you say?
I don't remember. I wanted them to pay for what they'd done to her.
Might have cursed them. There's a powerful magic aura on Fyke Isle. Passions, evil intent, strong emotions of any kind can activate it. Your words could be the curse's source.
She took the poison because of them.
It wasn't poison. Annabelle drank a strong sleeping potion. Mage wanted to protect her, make it look like she was dead. Convinced everyone.
But that means... is she... You said you spoke to her?
Spoke to her ghost. By the time she awoke, tower was full of cold corpses. And rats. She was warm meat. Rats ate her alive.
You mean... she was alive the whole time? But... it can't be. She was cold all through like a corpse. I shook her, begged her, open your eyes. I never thought...
It's not your fault. No guilt in not knowing, and you couldn't know it wasn't poison she drank.
Gods, what have I done? If I had stayed behind to bury her, I didn't notice she was alive. It might have ended different, ended well.
If you'd stayed on the island, I doubt you'd have survived.
I'd take death over leaving her to the rats like that. But there's naught I can do about it now.
Wrong on that count. Annabelle needs you. Her soul will only find peace if you help her.
But what can I do? It's too late.
Bury her bones. Annabelle should be laid to rest by one who loved her. It's the only way to lift the curse that holds Fyke Isle.
Those are Her bones.
Yes.
Give them here. And leave me be.
All right. We win. Happy days. Roll credits. No, just... Oh shit. That's right, I forgot.
Dead. Annabelle was no ordinary ghost. She's a pesta. And now she's free.
Shite. Oh, well, I made the same mistake I made the last time.
Slow now. Whoa.
Let's go.
Now I had to deal with her fucking wraith. Well, I definitely didn't, try to go this way. I definitely didn't, lift the, I mean, I guess I did lift the curse. Freeing her. Guess I probably could have just killed. I think I knew this quest.
There's something here. Need to use the eye.
No wonder he cursed us. We're doomed. You's the one brought soured wine. Curse is your fault as much as mine.
What are you doing here?
What? The sun flying from the moon? We're making offerings to the All-God, clearly.
You too can seek his aid. That's if you got fitting offerings. He scorned ours, then cursed the old village.
The All-God, you call him. First I've heard. Is some new deity?
Nay, 'tis ancient, revered by our forefathers. They say it were like this. Roslav of Oriton came here to gather brushwood. And suddenly, for no reason, a bush burst into flame. Then, Roslav heard a voice from the ground, demanding offerings and obedience.
We've been coming here since then, bearing gifts, in exchange for which the All-God watches over us, keeps us from evil.
Mm-hmm. Plain to see that. So, what's wrong with your offerings?
You needn't mock us. You can see right well we brought scraps. Before the war, I wouldn't give this such to me hounds. But what can we do? Such are the times.
And they're like to get worse. All-God said if he don't get a rafter of bacon and a barrel of beer at least, the rivers will fill up with frogs and locusts or some such will devour the harvest.
Yeah.
I could intercede on your behalf with this All-God of yours. Got a feeling we'd come to an understanding.
Well, I suppose it can't hurt to try. To speak with him, you have to stand before the altar and cry out, "All God, help a poor wretch in need." Who knows, he might just listen to a foreigner.
Okay. How about this? Well, let me talk to him first. Wherever it is we're supposed to do that at. Where's the altar? Oh, this thing.
Oh, All-God, help a poor wretch in need. Pretty please.
How dare you disturb my divine rest, mortal?
I dare disturb it because I want your divine self to lift the, curse you cast. Those peasants really don't have.
They must bring worthy offerings or they shall face drought, driving hail, earthquakes, avalanches. I have spoken.
Avalanches? Here? How would that work? No answer from the All-God. Fine. We can finish our conversation when I find him. Voice came from underground.
Yeah. Just need to find my way down there. Around this here way? Yeah.
What? Who dares disturb my divine being?
Geralt of Rivia. Pleasure. Expected the All-God to be corporeal in form, but never thought he'd be corpulent. Fattened up nicely at those peasants' expense.
Expense? Expense? Not a word about the help I give in return. Blessings, absolutions, enlightened advice. Believe me, these folks need all of it. I'd watch over them still if they fulfilled their end. But lately they offer these pathetic scraps.
That they steal from the mouths of their children, and to make matters worse, you cast a curse on them.
And I'll not lift it till they bring me worthy offerings. I'm to settle for curds and whey? Not a chance. And you can tell them that.
Hey, whey's good protein, though. I thought. Like, whey protein's like pure protein. He's probably talking about, like, basically like freaking, like, wheat, essentially, like garbage.
Been in this hole long?
For a century or so. One winter I found shelter here. Built a fire so large the flames leapt through the crack. Lit the bushes above. I coughed from the smoke. And suddenly heard a peasant. A voice out of nowhere, he called. A miracle. Thus, I became a god.
Parasite, more like.
Maybe so. But what of Freya and Melitele then, hmm? Demanding prayers and offerings, giving naught in return? I talk at least.
True. Got an idea. I'm gonna kill you. Sell for hungry offerings or die. I think settle for humble offerings or die works for the most part. Because he's probably just gonna be like, okay, I'll do it.
Listen here, lard ass. You're gonna be satisfied with what you get, or I'll feed you to the ravens.
Plowing reformers. No, fine. I'll up more modestly. But just till the end of the war, not one day longer.
Plowing reformers. What's his name? His name is All God. Never mind. Okay, back up the stairs and talk to the peasants.
Anything new?
Talk to your old god, face to face.
And will he show us mercy?
He will. Promise to be pleased with whatever you bring.
I told you the All God's merciful, understanding. Thanks, Witcher.
I mean, I guess I could be like, hey, he down there. And they'd be like, what? And they'll probably end up dead, though, but... Should I tell him? I kind of want to tell him. Huh. What do y'all think? Should I tell him? Cause I kind of do. Be like, hey, he down there. Yeah, you can go talk to him if you want. And I'll move the mouse a little bit there. No response. I'll tell them.
Oh, one last thing. Do
Did you know there's a crypt beneath this hill? I want to take a look sometime. Architecture's fascinating.
I don't know if they'll go down there or not. Come on, Roach. Let's go. Hey, Mentalgen. This way. The man's talking about architecture and all this. He's just... They probably don't know what fucking architecture even means. So... Oh, whoa. Okay, here we are. Hello. Oh, I did the thing.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Tell me more about this mage from the Isle. Were you two close?
Never expected you'd take such an interest in my private life.
More interested to know if you bonded as fellow magic practitioners.
Oh, we had little in common in that arena. Oh, Alexander was one of those anxious experimenters, forever short on sleep. The kind that thinks perfect happiness is an isolated tower and a full set of vials and alembics.
Sure.
Fyke Isle's free of its curse.
And you withheld this news until now? Why? I gave you a Xenovox. But the curse, what was its source?
The dark spell clung to the spirit of Annabelle, the Lord's daughter. To free her and the Isle, Graham, her beloved, had to help me.
So it ended well.
I lifted the curse, so the island's clear. Annabelle's soul is free. Thing is, turned out she's a pesta. Graham's dead.
And you failed to notice? You're losing your touch. Be that as it may, Fyke Isle is free of its curse. That's important. I'm almost inclined to say good work.
The lamp. What do you want to do with it?
As I said, you may keep it. I don't believe I shall need it anymore, given the Isle's been cleansed. I actually regret not going there with you. Perhaps we can make up for that lost time now.
No.
One thing's bothering me.
What?
Annabelle said Alexander was studying diseases. She mentioned Catriona. You knew this?
All the mages knew about it. Alexander was a highly regarded epidemiologist. I would have given anything for an opportunity to study his notes, but he guarded them jealously.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Perhaps you'd stay just a bit longer? There's one small favor you might yet do for me.
What is it?
I put in an order for a few substances from Novigrad. The trader was due to be here yesterday, but has yet to arrive. Could you see what happened? The package is rather important to me.
Sure.
Why not? If he was coming here from Novigrad, he must have passed through Blackbow. I'll check the area.
Thank you. I shall be ever so grateful.
You know, maybe... It's kind of like,
Ask a service of the Witcher, the Pella must. A witcherly service, that's to say.
What do you need? Tell me.
A man who fears no evil the Pella needs. Forefathers' Eve is nigh. We've rites to conduct. Wandering souls to emerge. Damned souls, too. We've the circle to protect from these wretches.
What'll I get out of it?
Witches do naught for free, this the Pella knows. Not to fear. How to reward one for their aid. This too the Pella knows.
Why hold the ritual at all?
At times men die choking with regret. At times death takes them before they've tasted any bitterness in life. These poor souls, unfulfilled, cannot leave this vale of tears. Their spirits wander midst the living, must be judged, sent on their way. This we do on Forefathers' Eve.
Okay.
Seems like you could use a witcher, so yeah, I'll help.
You'd not refuse, the Pella knew. The time's come to gather the folk. Across the lake we must journey, to Fyke Isle. There in the circle of stones we shall meet.
The sooner we resolve this, the better. Best do it tonight at midnight.
Hey, fuck. It's a lot of stuff. It's all this all coming up out of nowhere. We have time before it gets too late. I guess we do. So we can go run over here and do this, and then go to Fyke Isle and do that. And then I'll call it quits for the night.
Run, Roach.
I didn't know who it was who was out here. I just heard somebody talking. I came out, and then he's like, "Hey, bud, I need your help." Probably going to involve fighting a lot of monsters. That's fine, though. That's a bandit, and I'm not fighting him. Completely forgot there was something that I wanted to say. And I completely lost it. Oh, wait.
Wide, heavy wheels. Merchant's wagon.
Nope.
Wheels on the water hag. My favorites.
Listen. We didn't have to fight. You came up here, did this. I didn't have anything to do with this. Come on. Well, it was way too far from him. There we go. Okay, we didn't even really get to check the wheel markings completely. Well, I guess we'll have to fucking loot all this shit first. Okay, wait, no. Follow it. Green all to the side.
Veered off the road at high speed. Doesn't bode well.
It's the wheel. Indrica's over there. We're not bothering with them, though.
Yeah, merchant traveling across Velen alone. No way that was gonna end well. Package still intact. Leftover and sensitive magic, though.
Okay.
I'll explain this one. What spell requires that? Human wouldn't have made it.
Oh, hello. Ow. Go.
Hid and waited for help. It never came. That's Velen for you.
Yeah. I don't know. I wouldn't want to come out here either with all these fucking monsters running around.
Hey,
Now I go back to Kira and tell her, like, oh, hey, you know, here's your stuff. I don't really necessarily have to drive the horse. I just am doing it, I suppose. Here I am.
Geralt, just when I was starting to miss you.
Here you go.
Got those, substances you wanted?
Splendid. I can finally begin my study of double arboreal racination patterns. But
I don't know what that
first,
means.
Brew yourself a mug of mulled wine. Saw what the wagon was carrying. Exquisite meats, expensive wines, Zerrikanian spices. Not a speck of magic. Care to tell me what you're up to?
I would rather show you, but you must wait a bit.
Okay.
Color me intrigued. Fine, I'll wait.
Then shoo, outside.
Gonna slip into something more comfortable?
Later. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Well, go on, out.
Okay. You get nothing from me. Not doing it.
You've been patient, thank you. It's almost ready.
If I don't get the fuck out by midnight, I'm gonna get screwed.
Just get drunk.
Note that I said almost. Now don't interrupt.
King Vin Cathel.
Third mouse. What happened to it?
The spell has a 66.67% chance of success. I always use one more than I need, just in case.
Sure.
So where did... Kira, can I explain what's going on here?
Know the fairy tale about Cinderella?
Mm-hmm. True story it's based on, too. A Zoogle cropped up in a palace pond and ate Princess Cinderella whole. Left behind one slipper, so...
I beg you, not another word about Zoogles.
I don't
Now
even
to
know what that
return to
is.
the fairy tale. I'd like to escape these ghastly swamps for one magical night. I don't need a fairy godmother, I'll cast the spells myself. But I could use a Prince Charming. It just so happens you're the only decent candidate in all Velen. So, what do you say to a moonlight ride on horseback? And dinner?
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
I'm a witcher, not a gigolo.
Don't flatter yourself. I don't want to shag you in the bushes, but to share a pleasant evening.
No, you did.
But if no, then no.
And I mean, you did, yeah.
Oh, all right. I'll do it.
I feel honored. Truly. Before we go, there's one more thing.
Gotta transform a pumpkin into a carriage?
No. I shall transform our rancid rags into something more glamorous.
I mean, my armor's fine.
Wince. It'll only be an illusion, won't hurt a bit. And at dawn, everything will return to normal.
Okay.
Why not? Might as well go all out.
Then hold on tight. Gavella Glan. So, what do you think?
You just put on my
Glan
suit.
Too modest?
It's just right.
Oh, I might also have changed your hair color while I was at it. I've always fancied dark-haired men. Oh well, any port in a storm.
Yeah, get over it.
Well, off we go. Dinner's waiting. Last one there does the dishes.
I mean, it looks about the same to me, just a little bit better. Oh shit. Is this a race? Okay. Pretty good, pretty good at racing horses, I suppose. Has a lot to do with just managing the stamina. And this thing has a lot of it. Oh, I don't see much of a problem. I mean, eventually she's gonna have to run out of stamina at some point, right? I mean, like... Okay, run again. Hello, gentlemen. I just block her.
Go.
And then I can run again. I mean, it is so much gathering stamina as much as it is just blocking her so she can't run past you. And then just going past it.
We'll have a great fall.
A cake? No, it's like a bowl. It's like, oh, it was like pretty alright cake.
Congratulations. You'd make an excellent jockey.
If only I were a foot shorter and 5 stone lighter.
Well, yes. But then I'd not have invited you here. Now do you see why I needed those substances?
I don't really know what 5 stone even really is. Like 50 pounds? I'm gonna imagine it's like 10 pounds per stone. But
Beef and cinnamon and cloves, roasted capon with shallots. It was worth the trouble.
Shall I pour the white or the...
Dry red, but let it breathe a little first.
Well, well, never took you for a wine connoisseur.
Think witchers suck the marrow out of drowner bones and wash it down with bottled water?
More or less. Well, we've chatted long enough on empty stomachs. Let's dig in.
Must have cost you a small fortune. Sure you don't need me to pitch in?
Please, I manage. You know, a dozen eggs here, a cock or gander there. Besides, my finances are about to improve.
How, if you don't mind my asking? I mean, you'd think the only work to be had in Velen would be in farming.
Very true. So, I've 2 options. I can either start cultivating turnips or leave. But that's not what I wish to discuss. Thank you once again, Geralt, for your help with the tower. You were fabulous.
Not the first curse I've lifted.
But among the most difficult, correct? What happened on that island? Why, I shiver at the thought. And the laboratory. I sincerely hope you burnt everything. The cages, the corpses, the papers.
what? I mean, no. I didn't really do that well. Homie ended up dead. I could have probably just killed the fucking pesta.
Didn't destroy that workshop if that's what you're asking. Didn't see any reason to.
If Alexander's findings were to fall into the wrong hands. Although, Fyke Isle has a terrible reputation. None even dare go there. Perhaps there's nothing to worry about. I'm sorry. Such a gloomy subject to broach. I simply shouldn't have, not during our romantic dinner.
Romantic? Thought we came here as friends.
Friends. With benefits.
I mean, no.
So?
Yeah, there's somebody else.
Sorry, there's someone else.
So what?
Hey!
Oh, Geralt. You're so old-fashioned.
Bitch!
Will you at least lie down and gaze at the stars with me?
Why not?
I mean, goddammit, I got a freaking ritual to do with the Peller dude. I like him more than I like you. He's cool.
Know what they call that constellation?
Still shows your nipples.
Dragon something, I bet.
No, it has a different name. Bit indecent, actually. Lean closer and I'll whisper it in your ear.
Listen, woman.
Egfain Nave.
Oh, yeah.
Kira? Where? Put me to sleep with a spell. Means she's up to something. Fyke Isle. The tower.
Okay, it doesn't matter when exactly I do that, so that's fine. This didn't run out of time. Okay, well, let's go over here to the thing, I suppose. I don't see a boat, though, unfortunately. I mean, I guess I could swim. Nothing's really gonna happen. There's like 2 boats over there, though, which is weird. Just gotta get over there first. I mean, it's pretty good. I mean, swim in a, like, really heavy plate coat. Or not a plate coat, a chainmail coat, I mean to say. And fucking... Oh. Well, there's a person over here. And there's some plate extras and gambeson and everything. Bob. Oh, they're just like big chilling. I thought Kiera said that nobody ever goes here, and they're just hanging out here. Oh, this is what all the boats are for. I mean, I didn't even kill all the monsters, so. Oh well, doesn't matter. Go over here and see what's going on, I guess. I know that I couldn't remember that she was gonna do that. Okay. Go the other way then.
A light. Top floor of the tower.
What about the Pesta? Would she be here? Think.
So, found what you were looking for?
Yes, thanks for asking. How are you feeling? Sleep well?
You used me.
Oh, please. I merely seized an opportunity.
If I'd known you just wanted Alexander's notes, I'd never have helped you lift the curse from Fyke Isle.
All right. Perhaps I wasn't completely honest. Didn't quite toe the line. But I knew you'd manage. You're so manly and all.
Please.
Geralty poo. Wipe that frown off your face, or I might think you don't like me anymore.
Oh, damn, Geralt. I didn't think I was going to be able to say something like that. I'm not gonna be that much of an asshole about it. Damn, ain't that big of a fucking deal.
Didn't come here to play games. I want to know what you're up to.
Naturally, you suspect me of the worst. I don't deserve that. My intentions are pure, like a virgin's tears.
A joke.
Alexander was studying the Catriona plague. I'll use his notes to produce medication, perhaps a cure, or at least a vaccine.
Strictly humanitarian motivations, is that it?
Nope, strictly selfish ones. The mighty would pay willingly for such a remedy. Can you imagine how much? Take Radovid, for instance. Why, he might even consider forgetting my past associations with the Lodge.
Radovid never forgets. Radovid's not interested in medication.
You're either incredibly gullible, or you're trying to play me again.
Whatever do you mean?
Radovid has one objective: to defeat Emir. Curing Catriona, stopping the plague, won't help him do that. So he'll either burn you at the stake with those notes among the kindling, or he'll make you use them to create a weapon.
Don't be ridiculous. Bacteria cannot be controlled.
Not yet. But it's possible in theory, isn't it?
In theory, it's just as possible for a Dachshund to impregnate a she-wolf.
I mean, it ain't happening.
I don't have time to debate this, Geralt. I'm going to see Radovid whether you like it or not.
Can't let you do that.
Kira, I won't let you do this. Thousands of lives in exchange for your amnesty might seem a fair price to you, not to me.
I'll not give you these notes. I'll not give you anything.
Please, don't make me.
Shut up and draw your sword.
Well, now hold on a second. I mean, I didn't want to actually, like... if I kill her, she won't be there to get... Ow! I mean, I could just... Yeah, I mean, like... actually, you should probably just kill me, because I didn't mean to make that choice, necessarily. The wrong dialogue choice. I thought he was just gonna be like, hey, you know, like, don't do that. Oh. I love the gears pop. It's fucking amazing. Like I thought he was just gonna be like, hey, don't fucking do that. Like, just, you know, like convince her otherwise. But no, it was more like, hey, fuck you. I'm gonna kill you. I don't know if it's gonna load at the beginning of that fight, because that's really gonna fucking suck if it does. Oh, it is. Wait! Listen. Hold on. How long ago was this one? Yeah, I'll just do this one.
Wounded and tired, Ciri collapsed in the swamp. Some peasants found her and took her to the Baron, Valen's self-appointed ruler. The warlord took the young
Hey, at least
woman
we get the bumper.
had her nursed back to health, then sent her on her way to Novigrad.
Oh, okay. Well, there goes the bumper. Whoopsie. Okay, well, we'll do this a different way this time.
So,
Yes.
Yeah.
you...
Oh, please.
If I'd known...
All right. Geralty poo.
Don't call me that. That's weird.
Didn't come...
Natural. Alexander was...
Mm-hmm.
No, strictly self. The mighty...
Radovid doesn't forget, and Radovid doesn't forgive, especially when it comes to sorceresses.
We'll just
He'll make
choose
an
that
exception
one this
for
time.
me. He'll have to. I have something he wants.
Please, you don't believe that.
Well, you believe Yennefer will stop treating you like a dog someday. Don't see me laughing. I'm going to see Radovid. Tell him of this research, whether you like it or not.
Yeah. I'll say it's suicide instead.
This is suicide, Kira. You'll wind up tied to a stake, burned to bolster the morals of the masses while entertaining them.
Shut up for a moment and look at me. See this? Bedbugs, Geralt. Bloody bedbugs. I, Kira Metz, advisor to Foltest, a member of the Lodge of Sorceresses, have bedbugs. Think what you will, but I'll not stay in this bloody swamp one day more. Not one day. I shall cross the Pontar, and that means Radovid's men will find me sooner or later. Don't you understand? I don't have a choice. I will have to parley.
You can go to Kaer Morhen.
Got another option. Go to Kaer Morhen.
You believe I'd be safe there?
Long as you don't piss Lambert off, yes. Emir, Radovid, neither will be able to reach you. Find little in the way of luxury there, but we do have clean sheets.
It's a long way, well beyond the dividing line. But if I keep to the woods until I reach the Kestrel Mountains, I should pass through unnoticed. So be it. Seems I find it hard to refuse you, handsome. You've clearly a notion of what women want, how they think.
Sure. I don't need the notes. I don't think it really gets me anything.
So, see you at Kaer Morhen? Beds free of bed bugs, mostly.
I long to be there already. See you, Geralt.
Excuse me? Like, fucking Christ. Yeah, because I remember when I played the first time, she was talking about bed bugs, and then I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. Like, I think I've made the right choice this time. If I could just like walk, okay. And then we'll go over here to this little stone circle, we'll do this little quest, and then we'll be done. It is only 9:30. Mob. That's a lot of people here. Excuse me. Please. Just move out of the way. Alright. Now we just need to do meditation. Until midnight. 12 p.m. No. 12 a.m.
What comes next? Once life subsides, man his own fate decides.
Okay, buddy.
Greetings.
Just in time. Good folk, behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Sure.
Begin.
Keep us from harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
Okay, this is gonna be kind of tough, I think. It's a lot of stuff.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment, there we go.
What comes next once life subsides?
Let me do a thing and put this on so I can see.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
We're prepared to end their grief.
Let's begin Forefathers' Eve.
Oh, just drowners in a water hag.
On the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall.
Why does that one dude asleep?
Ye we summon, ye we call.
That one dude in the back like came out of the fucking water and he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna go sleep. Don't do that. Listen, bitch. Did I lose? I win?
Hark!
Okay.
A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Burn the incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
Who are you?
He knows.
Okay.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire! Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls! We must help them!
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me!
Okay.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These
Don't care.
folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
Okay,
You
well
don't
then
know
you'll
a
die.
thing about their customs.
Take it and disperse the others.
Not too late to surrender.
You'll end up dead. I promise you. Damn, okay. He come in with the billy stick. He said, I'm gonna fuck you up. And that's all there is to it. Come on then. Since you're so good at... Ow. Dead. So were you. Oh.
'Tis an ill turn. Ill. Woe away. Blood has stained the hallowed ground. Yet we cannot stop what has begun.
Right.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves. Ye we summon, ye we call. Enter souls, we'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom.
Something whispers, something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. In the darkest gloom.
Wraiths!
Oh shit.
This sacred ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
Put on Jurgen. Ow. Fuck. Ow, ow, ow. Hurts.
Alas, all is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Old man Ambros, the Pella fears not.
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
Alrighty. Well, instead of continuing the quest and taking care of this, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. I'm getting pretty tired, and I'm ready to lay down, I suppose, get some rest for the night. So, yeah. So that's it for The Witcher tonight, and be sure to tune in for some of my other streams. And we'll continue this on next Sunday. So go ahead, have a good night, and take care.